This week on Greenfield's Finest Podcast.
Caller said that he was giving out items and offering shower to the homeless. They beat him up and took a shit. I love Pittsburgh sometimes.
Yeah.
Man. Like a story, like a good Christmas story like this. This is great. Are you just saying when people are fat, age goes out the window, it doesn't matter?
Yeah.
Kind of have a point there.
Yeah, I know I do.
Yeah.
So if a 19-year-old biggin shows up at a party and someone's like, hey, this is my girlfriend, everyone's going to be super nice to her because she's not a threat. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Greenfield's Finest Podcast. I'm your host, Michael Z-Bird Zidell. With me, as always, the boys are in the building. We got my main man, Angry John Rosado.
What's up?
We got Big Dick Schulz up in this mother.
Hello.
And then my co-host, my main man, Moneyline Welsh. What up, Moneyline?
Hey, Michael.
How are you?
I'm great. How was your Christmas?
It was good. It was it's simple. It's just me and my girlfriend. That's it. We went visited her family for a little bit and watched Christmas Story a couple times, played a bunch of Madden, and there you go.
Wait, you really watched the Christmas Story like literally multiple times?
Yeah, it caught me at night and it caught me in the morning.
God, yeah.
I put it on as like background music.
Yeah.
Like, it'll just run.
I was feeding the baby and I had it on. And I was like, I can't watch this year. I don't know. Like, it wasn't.
You were disgusted by it?
I'm not disgusted by it, and I don't hate it, but like, I've seen it so many fucking times, and
Sure.
it's just like, okay.
Like I said, it's like white noise in the back.
Yeah.
Just put that on.
There's not a lot of. I didn't get a lot of Christmas flicks this year. I caught Home Alone, probably like 60% of that.
Dude, did you see how like ridiculous it was that you didn't see that plane ticket get
I
thrown
didn't
away?
see that part. No. I caught like the back half of it
Yeah.
when Kevin was just fucking everybody up. But you got any shows you got to promote? What do you got going on?
Yeah, so actually this Friday, me and the boys are going to be down at the Spearmint Rhino for the Cage Rage. Anybody who wants to go to this event, and you have to get there before midnight, we can get you in for free. So message us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, whatever. Give us your name. We'll put your name on this list. You get in for free. They want us to bring so many people. So there's unlimited amounts of spots open. If you guys want to come, it's going to be a good time. It's a topless tussle, a booby bra, the cage rage, whatever they want to call it. But
So like break this down. So these are strippers. Or these are normal women? Are they a little bit of both?
They're normies.
Yeah, so that's what you're dealing with. You're dealing with normies who are fighting, and then
I'm assuming like out of like Wheeling, West Virginia or some shit like that.
they might hail from Wheeling, West Virginia.
I thought you were going to say out of a wheelchair.
They might. Some of them might, like I said, take the 61C from McKeesport to come down and earn them duck gooses.
And they pop their tops.
They pop their tops and punch each other in the face. And like, I really can't think of a better way to end 2023. Because it's the night before New Year's Eve. So go down there, have a good time. We'll be down there, so you'll be able to hang out. We'll be bullshitting, cutting up. We're going to be running a live podcast during that time. So I come up, say what's up. You know what I mean? Maybe get on the podcast for a second, but it's going to be a lot of fun.
This is like similar to like Dick Clark's New Year's Eve special.
Very similar, except Ryan Seacrest will not be there.
Yes, he will. His name is Jack Welch.
Yeah. Andy Cohen's gonna be drinking.
Is he back on the sauce?
Shit, no, I don't know. I haven't heard anything about that. Usually that's like
Remember,
a breaking
what
story.
was it was like him and Don Lemon getting smashed.
Anderson Cooper.
Oh,
Yeah.
Anderson, yes, yeah.
He's like Anderson
They
Cooper
were
doing
getting
shots.
schmammered.
Yeah, they were doing some shots.
Good for them.
Should I just get all banged up and teach the Spearmint Rhino a lesson?
Yeah.
I think that's what they want.
Listen, it's like this. It's trending that way. It really is.
I'll
because
drive you home.
The more I hear about this, the weirder it's getting.
Jack, I'm driving.
Yeah. So I don't. I might have to.
And then also coming up, we got our first big comedy show of the year coming up at the Square Hill Sports Bar, January 17th. It's going to be myself, John Evans, Mike Travers, a couple other people probably be sprinkled on the show, but tickets are available at the door for that. But also tomorrow they'll be available online, so I'll be posting the links for them. So grab your tickets. We are going to have a limited amount of seating because we don't want it to be too overcrowded. I think we're going to try to keep it to 125.
Is Travers going to have his top off?
What's that?
Does anybody have their tops off there?
John Evans.
Nice.
You might have seen him on Last Comic Standing. Has beautiful tits.
Nice.
They sag a little bit. They're a little bit cross-eyed, but they're nice for an older feller.
Yeah, if you guys want to come down to this Spearmint Rhino event, don't be shy. Like, I got like boys, they might want to come. Invite everybody.
Yeah.
Like literally, don't feel weird about hitting us up for guest list shit. We need to bring some people.
We got to show out.
Yeah, and the more people we know, the less weird it's going to be, I think. So,
and it could end up being
down.
like a big old. It could end up turning into like a big old Eastern Pittsburgh, Greenfield, Hazelwood.
You said Fed the God's going to be there, right?
Fed the Gods.
North side.
Yeah, those north side. It's just going to be a big old Pittsburgh party. I think it's just going to turn out to be a lot funner.
Yeah, usually these things you know what I mean? You go in a little like, what the fuck's going on here? And next thing you know, you get a couple of laughs.
Yeah.
Couple titties.
Yeah, I mean,
couple headlocks.
Who doesn't want to see a couple chicks beat the shit out of each other?
Yeah.
Let's be honest.
I haven't seen a good girl fight in a long time, and I can't recall the last strip club I've been into.
I mean, you're killing two birds with one stone.
Yeah, I'm really ending with a bang. Should I bring the baby?
Dude, now that was the thing. If the baby's on the guest list, it doesn't take up a spot.
Yeah,
the
so
baby.
bring a helmet.
Okay.
Bring a helmet. That's all.
3 months and under, they don't count on the
You
guest
get
list.
little earmuffs for him.
You must be this tall.
And then if you bring the baby before 5, he can enter into the baby fights. They do the baby fights first, and then the chicks beat each other up.
The fetus brawl.
Yeah.
Do you just imagine our kids finding footage of this thing in 20 years? Like, what the fuck were you doing? I don't know, man. We thought we had this podcast and we thought we were gonna make money off it. It just kept going and going and going.
Here we are.
And now we got thousands of listeners, and that's awesome.
Now I can't pay for your braces.
But now we can't quit. So we're in a bit of a we were in a bit of a pickle. We were doing weird shows and trying to make it work, and here we are. LJ, thanks for asking. How was Christmas, Johnny?
It was good. I mean, it's a blur. I'm kind of glad it's over, to be honest.
I don't like the Monday Christmas. I'll tell you that.
I don't even know what day it is. I really don't care. My house, I woke up this morning and there's just shit everywhere.
Oh, it was brutal this
It's
morning.
everywhere.
Yeah.
I can imagine.
You try to pick up the pieces. The thing that sucks it doesn't suck. It's good to have a lot of family. So you pick up the pieces, you try to clean up the presents, reorganize your house, and then I know I probably have 2 more stops where the girls get a lot of stuff.
And
then you come home and it just happens all over again.
Yeah. And
you're
just it's just all the presents just get lost in the sauce and
yeah.
It's what do we get all this shit for?
Yeah, but it's fun. My dad has a Christmas Eve party. It's a good time. That's where I usually show up and show out.
Teach them a lesson.
See, that's where it gets rough, though. Then you're want to kill yourself on Christmas.
Nah, it wasn't too bad.
Well, Jack, not if you work yourself right through it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I pumped the brakes and Johanna took over on Christmas Day because I was drinking for the Steeler game the day before. I was wrapping all the presents.
Oh, yeah.
Watching the Steelers just look like a Super Bowl contender.
We got a lot to cover.
I'm just saying, I started
we got a
there
lot to cover, John.
and then ran it into Christmas Eve.
Right.
So.
Yeah, Joe did Christmas Eve. We did Christmas Day. It was good, dude. We went from a family. So me, my siblings, my cousins. None of us really had kids until we were older. There was 1 or 2 here and there, but not really. And now everybody has multiples besides me, and I have a newborn, and there is just kids everywhere.
There was probably kids the whole time. You just never noticed
it. They weren't there. They were, because I remember being adults, sitting there this is getting kind of weird. You know what I mean? We're all adults. None of your kids are having kids. We gotta someone has
start producing.
We gotta start coming.
Literally.
So, but now it's just
chaos.
The volume that a Christmas party could get to with kids.
It's crazy.
It's extreme levels of volume.
And then you got to out yell to kids so you can talk to them.
Or you just I'm just looking at their parents. Are you gonna say something about these?
Well, you don't hear this motherfucker screaming.
Yeah, dude, and it's just every one of them. It's none of them was standing out going crazy.
The more
it's just
the more
they get
crazy
excited.
They get,
3 little girls yell at the same time. That will scare the shit out of you. Someone spikes a car off the ground. That scares the shit out of you. It's just nuts.
Dude, there's a resort Christmas party we have. It's December 17th. This is all my cousins. I have like 80 first cousins.
No, that's nuts.
And they're all having kids, and they're all young.
Yeah.
And it's just like.
Where do you go for something like that?
We go to the Treesdale Community Center.
Okay,
I have a
so there
family
has
member
to be a center.
It's a community center.
Yeah.
And they just run, and like my 90-year-old grandfather just looks at like all these kids like. Dude, you can't wrangle them all in.
My grandma was like, she was probably about 2 hours in. She's really up there. She's like, somebody take me home. This is enough.
These kids are getting on
I've
my
had
nerves.
enough. It's loud. I got to get the fuck out
You're
of
right.
there.
The volume of it is just insane.
It's like you can't believe it.
It's just like nonstop screaming.
Yeah.
I actually said to Leanie last night, I'm like, who the fuck goes like? You always see someone like at like a fire hall or a community center for like holidays, but I guess she's like huge family. She was like, my family actually used to do that. She's like, because if everybody has like, she's like, everybody in my family had like regular houses. You can't have 60 people in regular houses.
Yeah.
You know, no one's fucking running around here with giant mansions. And if you do have a giant mansion, you don't want 60 people in it.
Trashing it.
You can afford to buy or to rent a nice hall out.
Yeah, but like a community, like a nice, like when you get kids to run, that's good because they'll
Tires
tuck
them
her
out.
out. Yeah, they'll go and go and go.
And if the weather's nice, which usually it isn't that great in December, but sometimes you can get them to go outside. There's like a park.
What time? What time did your girls get up?
They got up like 7:30.
Wait, on
That's
Christmas
not bad.
Day?
They didn't get up till 7:30.
My kids got up at 5 o'clock on Christmas Day, knocking on my door.
Did you tell them to go back to bed?
Yeah, fuck. What do you think I told him? I was like, dude, Daddy has a hangover. Yeah, sleep.
I mean, did you open at 5 or what? Did you send them back to like 7 or like?
Nah, I just jumped up and we did
did
it.
We made them wait till like 9. That's the best part of being a dad on Christmas is making your kids
Torturing
wait.
them.
Torture.
Right, right.
Mom, gonna brush your teeth, and you know what I mean. We got to set things up.
That's the thing. They
Let me
wanna
get
go
my
down
cup
there.
of coffee and just chill and just make you wait.
That's the thing. I make them go brush your teeth, wash your face, put on some.
You get them to do anything.
Yeah, well, that's your chance.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah.
You're like, go wash my car.
My niece woke up at 1 a.m. My brother said, like,
Jeez
she
Louise.
they have like a railing. She peeked over it, saw the presents, knocking on the door, like, yo, they're here. Let's go. And Joe's like, get back in bed, dude. And I think they made it to like 5:30 or something like that.
Yeah,
And
my girl's ready.
Yeah,
to
that
rock.
kid, she didn't sleep the rest of that time.
No,
She's
she
like,
was up.
she sat there and then
Just
she came,
peeking at the
she came to
presents.
my house and I'm like, did you sleep yet? She's like, no, I'm on sugar. So you're gonna crash.
She was like, hey,
hard.
hey, Uncle Jack, you got any pizzelles?
yeah, they slept in today heavy, like till like 10, which is a long time for them.
Dude, we got my nephew. I thought we got him a gift. He's young. He's Joe's youngest. I think he's 2 now. Nolan, yeah. We got you a present. He opens it up. It was pajamas, and he's like, pajamas, and he like throws them over his shoulder. And he's like, where's the present? And I'm like,
That was the present, asshole.
I'm like looking at Leanie. And I'm like, is that all we got him? She's like, I told you that's all we got him. And because my brother's like, dude, don't buy me fucking toys. Like fucking, I don't need more shit.
See, that's
You
when
know
you
what I
fucked
mean?
up. Get the most
Now
annoying.
the kid hates you.
Well, I
Get
did.
the most annoying toy you could get. Get him a drum set.
Well,
Get him a keyboard.
I did something like that a long time ago. I got Lila one of them like microphones that are loud as fuck.
Oh, I hate you.
Yeah, but now I have a kid, so I'm trying to get him to forget about
Well,
that.
no,
so
it's coming back, buddy.
Lila likes you.
But yeah, so yeah, no, he hates us. I was like, dude, we didn't get him like a truck to mix it in or something like that. She's like, dude, he has 10 million trucks. I'm like, he hates us.
Yeah.
He's like, where's the present? We're like, that's it. And then he got it. He's like, then he wanted them on. He put them on, and I think he was kind of cool, but like definitely disappointed.
He was like, he put him on like, Uncle
Yeah.
Jack, this is
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, Uncle
Fuck
Jack,
you.
a savings bond. Yeah.
Yeah, right. And then we got Lila a gift card, and we like she was pumped with the gift card after we told her the dollar amount on it. She's like, oh, a gift card, and we're like, there's X amount of dollars on it. She's like, oh yeah.
She's like,
damn.
Starbucks.
You kids
Love
are getting
it.
a little older, harder to trick.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was so funny. He threw it over his shoulder, like, where's the present? And that was you just tossed it, buddy. You just tossed
Merry
it.
Christmas.
Mason Rudolph saved Christmas and maybe the season.
That's what it looks like.
That's
You think
what it
she get
looks
the
like.
next 3 starts?
He is starting.
No, well,
Dude, Tom, I'm sick of his shit, dude.
yeah. So he said, as of now, he is starting.
I think he should.
But if Kenny's recently surgically repaired ankle is ready, I think he said he has to reevaluate it. if Kenny is let's talk about, first of all, Mason played unbelievable.
He could have played a better game.
He played unbelievable.
The second play of the game had me rock
don't get me wrong.
hard.
I mean,
that's just a simple slant.
That was a slant.
It just shows how good Pickens is.
Had me rock hard.
Yeah. Pickens is a freak. I don't know what you do with Pickens. You know what I mean?
You feed him.
You feed him
the rock, dude.
You feed him the rock and let him play.
I mean, you could see the frustration. He could have been doing that all season.
Yeah.
I mean, he had almost had 200 yards.
None
the
of
whole team played better. The defense was fired
Everybody
up.
played better.
The punter actually punted well.
Three Rivers, Jesus Christ. Heinz Field looked like Heinz Field. Terrible towels were waving. Did you get on?
No, I didn't.
People were fired up. Like
Yeah.
it was.
Maybe you're a
it was
mush.
like a good atmosphere. There was just a swagger about the whole game that was different that we haven't seen in a couple years. It feels like,
Dude,
I think Mason earned his chance. Like, even if he's never going to play here,
how
he
the
earned
hell
a
would you
resume.
put Kenny Pickett back on the field?
Listen,
My
Mason
cousins
is
were trying to tell me
out of the water.
if Kenny Pickett's healthy, he plays. I'm like, that's the dumbest thing I've ever
I
heard.
agree with that, though, because here's the
1,000%.
thing. Here's why. Kenny Pickett's their first-round draft
Who
pick.
gives a shit?
I
Do
understand.
you
what
think
you're
he should play if he's healthy?
No. You're asking what's going to happen.
Oh, I'm saying if it was the decision.
If it was my decision, start Rudolph.
Right.
But it's
Absolutely.
not. It's their decision, and they have so much invested in Kenny Pickett that they basically have to go
Because
all
they
in
don't
on
wanna
Kenny.
let-
it ain't
they
the first
wasted
time
a
you blew a
first-round
first-round
pick.
pick. It ain't going to be the last.
Yeah, what
Kenny-
was the linebacker they
Yeah.
fucking drafted?
You made a
Kenny's
mistake. Don't
if-
double down on it.
if Kenny's 100% healthy, if he's 100% healthy,
He's not. He's got surgery.
well, I mean, if the
he's
Dawson
100%
clears him,
healthy, he
he's
starts?
He starts.
I think
That's
it's
crazy.
stupid.
That's the dumbest thing
I
I've ever
think
heard.
If he's your franchise
He's
quarterback,
not. He's
but
proven he's not. He
well,
stinks.
we're saying he's not. You're saying he's
He's
not. I'm
not.
not saying he's not.
I'm pretty sure he's not.
But all right,
This
that's
is the
you
best
guys
game
saying
they've
he's
had
not.
in 4
If
years.
the Steelers are saying this is our guy, this is our franchise quarterback, and he's 100% healthy, you have to start him. If he's not 100%, if he's 80%, if he's 95, let him fucking rest and play Mason.
Yeah.
Well,
You know what I-
here's how you destroy this quarterback. You put him back in there after Mason's game, and he sucks. And then his teammates hate him.
right.
And
If
then he's
Dude,
done.
did you see the interviews after the game where, like, some of the defensive players were like, man, he's like, this is our guy. He comes to work every week in practices
TJ
like
Watt
he's the
blew
starter.
him up, dude.
The
He was
starter,
like, he's a
Highsmith
fucking
did. There was like 3
professional.
players that
Yeah.
were like, dude, I just respect the way he goes about his business being a professional.
It's easy to
The
say.
whole, they got fired up behind him.
It's easy
I
to
didn't
say
realize
after
how
a
much
good
a lot
game.
of them like, dude.
Me either.
TJ Watt said it before the game.
Well, I mean, we'll see. Mason played great. We haven't seen Mason string multiple games together.
We haven't seen
We
any
haven't
of the
seen a
quarterbacks put
quarterback-
one together.
Yeah,
But
2
it-
touchdowns,
not true.
250
Game-
plus yards.
Which game did Kenny Pickett put up them numbers?
The
None.
game after Canada got fired, he put up numbers.
Not this numbers.
What, like
No,
100?
not those
Yeah, he put
numbers.
like
But
150.
he also didn't get a fucking 85-yard slant fucking right off the bat.
that-
You know why? Because he threw it over the middle. And Kenny Pickett is scared to.
He's scared to throw that
Why would
slant.
Kenny Pickett be scared to throw
he's
the
a
ball over?
Because
petrified.
he's never thrown
He's
one
not
in his
playing
fucking
it
life.
anymore.
Listen, I'm saying Mason played great.
What pass have you ever seen?
When's
Kenny
the last
Pickett
time the
throw
Steelers
a
put
slant?
up 35?
When has he ever thrown a
It's been a
slant?
long time.
It's been a long time.
Been a long time.
That game, that's what I want. Like that just felt different. Like we have not had an overwhelming win where we won by a score or less. Like that felt really good.
Kenny was like, "Fuck it, what do I got to
His
lose?"
ball was getting spread around to different people. It was weird.
Looked
Dude,
good.
Like 11 different
Yeah.
receivers. or
Firemouth
some
didn't
shit.
touch the ball, which I don't understand, but
That
maybe they had
fucked
him
him.
locked up.
He had
Yeah,
Austin a little bit. Austin showed what he could do a little
That was
bit.
a nice
Austin looked
run.
good running the ball.
yeah,
Dude, Austin is so fast.
That
like
block,
his,
that block by
takeoff.
Warren was insane.
yeah.
Warren,
He
yeah.
where he
cracked
laid
him.
dude out.
Yeah.
He did just crush that dude. Was that a
Dude,
linebacker?
and the dude was a linebacker. It wasn't like a DB. It was a middle
And
linebacker.
on-
Got shredded.
on running plays, like wide receivers were blocking. Like the level of play, like I don't know what got said in that locker room, what got done, the chemistry of the people, but dudes were playing harder. Like,
They
they were
were.
playing as a team, 100%.
You have a small chance to make the playoffs. If you fuck around and put Kenny Pickett in and he shows a rusty stinker of a game, and you don't even give yourself a shot, you're stupid.
I think you say like you tell Kenny like, dude, your ankle, you just had surgery. We're resting you up.
Yeah.
Because you're putting Kenny into a bad spot.
Yeah.
Right.
It's
Let him
almost
sit out the rest of the year.
lose-lose.
Let it heal.
Because if he goes in there and he doesn't play well, Seattle is not an easy place to play.
No.
At all.
They say it's the hardest place to
Nobody
play.
wins up there. Fucking I don't know. I'd like to see Mason just start and probably finish the season.
Just let him finish the season.
I agree.
Mason.
If Mason has 3 games where he lights
might
it
go
up,
sign somewhere else.
now you have a fucking quarterback problem.
Yeah.
No, you don't. No, if somebody comes up and says, you know what, I'll take Mason Rudolph.
That's what I
sign
said.
somewhere else. He's only on it. He's done. His contract's up.
He deserves a
true.
chance to
So
go make some
if
money
he signs somewhere else,
else.
fine, Kenny. Here, franchise quarterback. Here you go.
But Mason's
Let's
earned
piss away the next 3 years on
He's
you.
earned the chance to play the next fucking 2-3 games, I think.
Yeah, I mean,
I agree.
he played well, but if I keep going back to it, if Kenny's your guy and he's
not
healthy,
your
you
guy.
got to start him. Yeah, I know.
just not.
Yeah, but you're saying it. You don't work for the Steelers.
I don't.
You know
But
what
I
I'm
should.
saying? Yeah.
We wouldn't be in this position.
Mason been starting all year if John worked for the Steelers.
Mason looks different. He looks mature. He looks
Dude, the
poised in the pocket. He looks
people
great.
can get better.
No doubt.
You know what I mean? If you practice, you sit there and you practice hard and study.
Yeah.
You can actually get better than the 7 games they let him play.
You know why he got
And
better?
then they moved away from him.
Because he was doing practice squad shit, doing all the other teams' offenses.
I don't know
So
what
he
the hell.
fucking
Reed.
learned something.
He just learned to make a decision and throw the ball on target.
But that was I mean, by far within the past, I'd say 3 years. That was the best Steeler game I've watched. Like that, I loved every minute of that game. I was like, this is so much fun watching.
At no one point were you like terrified they're gonna blow it.
No, they were. I mean, dude, they were running the ball great. The defense was coming up big. They obviously
They did run the ball. Najee was just motoring through people.
And that's what he does. That's what he needs to do. Go straight ahead, brother. Go straight ahead.
Well,
Let Jalen do the fucking
It
crazy
looked like a
shit.
different team. It was weird.
Yeah, it looked. Yeah, it was a night game. It was not 4:30,
o'clock.
but it was dark out.
but
And
like,
it rained like a motherfucker, and they still
Yeah.
ran the ball.
it is a weird situation, but it definitely comes down to Pickett's health. And if he is ready, like to play, and they're 100% going to go with Pickett. It does suck for him because I feel bad in a way because he's put in a position where if he throws one incomplete pass, it's going to be
You're
fucking.
going to ruin his confidence.
Is that so? It's almost like it would be-
Mason Rudolph chance fucking down in Heinz Field is insane.
Dude, they're lucky it's going to be away.
Yeah.
Because if they would start Pickett and he played bad and it was at home, he would get destroyed and
he
so
would
would
get
Tomlin.
destroyed, yeah. And then this also goes back to Tomlin. If you have Mason Rudolph, if this isn't just like a fluke game and Mason can play this well and he's been riding the bench for the past couple years and you've drafted a quarterback, this is on you. You have a guy and you don't have the ability to see that you have a guy.
If you that guy that's probably been playing better because people have been talking about him in camp. Everybody's like, no, Mason stinks. Not even the 2 years. You just started Trubisky 2 games in a row. You just took
Right.
yourself out of the playoffs.
Took him out of the playoffs.
You lost to 2-10 team.
All right, Kenny, that's a good point. Kenny and Mason, there's a conversation to be had there.
Right.
Mitch and Mason, there's not.
No.
What the fuck was Mitch Trubisky doing as a second string quarterback?
Yeah, which game?
And then if you
which
know,
game did he get hurt? Kenny?
why?
So
3 games ago, right?
yeah, so he's been hurt like 3 games. So
Yeah.
if Mason's in there, I mean, you think you might win 2 of them?
Yeah,
You're
Yeah.
in the playoffs.
yeah. Mason wins.
Yeah.
Mason or Kenny wins 1 or 2 of those games, and we're in
Mitch
a way better
looked
spot.
Like syphilis.
Mitch couldn't
dude.
have played worse
He
quarterback.
couldn't have. Oh, he played so bad.
So like that's you got to get Mitch out of fucking town. If I'm Mason and I light it up for the next fucking 2 games, I don't know the Steelers dog dick. I'm going somewhere.
Yeah.
I'm getting money.
And it
Yeah.
also, and back to the Tomlin thing, I think on him too, though, he kind of wants Kenny to come back, Kenny to do good, because if Mason stays in and Mason kills it these next 2 games, he's going to look like a fucking buffoon. And you know what I mean? Like, as the head coach, like, wait a minute, you started this guy over this guy and got us knocked out of the playoffs when we could have had this dude playing. It's going to make the coach look bad. And throughout NFL, like, you'll watch coaches make decisions like that. Like, they don't want to be made look idiots.
A decision like that makes your team upset because if everybody's working and they know the dude is not as good at starting, that's like
Sure.
that's like
Yeah, they're not idiots. They see it.
Right.
they're not giving them the best chance to win. And dudes take a chance getting hurt every week.
For the sake of Kenny, I would hope that like he gets better, heals up.
Yeah, we'll see you
keep
next
the
year,
rest
bud.
of the year. Yeah, gets a year to really heal up.
Yeah,
and
heal
then-
up, start practicing.
And then learn how to throw a slant.
Yeah.
Yeah, if we beat Seattle, then we probably play in Baltimore. Baltimore's probably going to be in a position where they don't need to play anybody.
Right.
Sure.
You win the next 2, which I have a real hard time seeing them winning up in Seattle this week.
Yeah.
Just because that defense is so fucking banged up, and you don't know. You don't know what Mason Rudolph you're going to get. But then what? Jacksonville has to lose one more, but they're losing. They can't win a game right now, and then we're in. If we win out and Jacksonville loses one, we're in. Because the Colts and the Texans play each other, so they're gonna. One of them is gonna cancel each other out.
Right.
So I think that's it. Which is like, it's not crazy.
It's not that crazy.
No.
But Jacksonville has to win one more game to win their division.
They should lose all 3 and get a better draft pick.
Who?
Get a new quarterback.
I don't know, dude.
What's going on? We're back into a season here. Like I said, Mason saved Christmas and maybe the season. I got dudes tweeting at me as Mason's going off. Like, can't wait. Like, dude, I want Mason. I'm happy for Mason Rudolph. You know what I mean? Like, he deserved that game.
Dude, we all dug in. Was that early in the year? You were Kenny guy. You were Trubisky.
I was.
And then I was Mason.
Yeah, listen, we're doing a podcast.
So I was right.
As of right now, you were right. There was a week
right
where
there was
a week where I was right. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like, we'll see.
But Mitch, you know what I mean?
Mitch was never right.
Mitch was under a lot of pressure.
Mitch,
He got a lot of Mitch cards on.
Mitch might be in like a position where he just played himself out of the league.
Yeah.
That's true because I can't see anyone.
Who's gonna be like, we're gonna go get that Mitch Trubisky?
Yeah, no one.
Nobody.
Barstool Sports. He's gonna be announced.
Yeah.
Dude, we just picked Joe Flacco. Just came off the fucking couch and is playing better than he ever has.
Though? So I think it was like 59 quarterbacks started this year. So every team is like gone to their second, third quarterback at some point.
Dude, you see
It's
that?
a lot of fucking.
The quarterback for the Raiders, like
O'Connell,
like his last completed pass of that game last night was like with a minute 24 left in the first quarter.
Yes.
Didn't complete another pass after that and somehow lost the game.
Yeah, I think he's a crossing guard over by Kogos.
No, that was terrible. I mean, yeah,
the Chiefs are in disarray.
I love it. I kind of like
Kelsey
it.
and Reed are arguing each other.
Yeah,
Reed like shoulder bump.
You just can't totally lean on a quarterback. You're gonna have to surround him.
The guy needs some weapons,
some talent
besides a 34-year-old tight end.
Right.
When you seen the one thing I did like that Reed did is when he fucking slammed that helmet.
So I kind of missed that.
So here's what happened. So it was third down. They don't get the third down. Kelsey's furious. Comes over the sideline and literally body slams his helmet. It goes flying. Someone grabs it. He doesn't realize they're doing a fake punt. He wouldn't have realized it. They end up picking up the first down on it. Well, they're like, first down. He says, oh, shit. He goes around the field. Fucking Andy Reid grabs him. Like, you ain't going back out there. Like, made him talk to him for a play, which I respect and said it's like letting dudes go nuts. You literally watch him mouth like, you're a leader, act like it. And then he said he was like, he shrugged, he didn't shrug his shoulders. He just went, you're right.
He gave him a little bump, too.
Yeah, I seen the bump.
Before that, though, did you see the dude, like the trainer or whatever, come running over with the helmet trying to get back? And he was like, nah, fuck that.
Yeah.
Don't give him his fucking helmet.
And I love Andy Reid for doing that to like one of the stars of the team. Like I love that.
You got to bring him down to earth every once in a while. That's
like,
what a leader does.
All the shit like with like I feel like they have no help. Like I'm not a huge Chiefs fan, but they really got nothing.
No, I seen Scantling give Mahomes like a shoulder shrug, like look the other the last game because Mahomes made a bad throw and like Scantling like gave like shrugging his shoulders like at Mahomes, and I'm thinking in my head like, dude, you guys suck so bad. Rice the rookie's actually good.
Yeah.
Besides that, those receivers are so fucking horrible. If I was Mahomes and I seen that dude shrug his shoulders at me, I don't know how I'd be able to keep my fucking
key his car.
Yeah, like dude.
Yeah, they're gonna have to pick up some offensive talent.
Yeah.
Definitely like
their window's closing though.
You think?
Yeah, I think Kelsey probably he's old.
I don't think it closes with a quarterback like Mahomes. But you got a franchise quarterback.
He's still not that
you just
old.
keep rebuilding around it.
Yeah, that's true. You get a couple weapons, you're right back in it.
You know what I mean? You don't. As long as you don't got like a. Spend a first-round pick on like a quarterback that's probably never going to work out. It'll be all right.
The Bills are getting sneaky.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they're hot. They're getting hot.
The Rams are a little sneaky.
Yes.
The Ravens beating the brakes off fucking the Niners last night. I didn't really see that coming in San Francisco. The NFL was wide open.
Dude, the Eagles, they lost a step. They lost 3 in a row?
They won last
They
night,
won
but
yesterday.
it was with
Right, but before
Tyrod
that,
Taylor
they
had
lost
to
3
come
in
in.
a row.
Yeah.
DeVito, the
yeah.
legend of Tommy DeVito's over.
Yeah, that didn't last long.
But dude, that game last night, I mean, that was crazy. I mean, you got Purdy. I mean, they were like saying like this is like for the MVP race, and like I definitely understood that. And like if it was, Lamar won, but Christian McCaffrey had a hell of a game.
Christian McCaffrey is the MVP of the league.
Yeah.
And I don't understand why he's not going to win it. It's insane.
But because one thing is because the last running back to win it was Adrian Peterson when he had over 2,000 yards that one year. And in the last, I think, wide receiver, because they bring Cheat up in it all the time, Tyreek Hill, the last wide receiver to receive a vote was 20 years ago, got one vote.
Yeah,
Jerry Rice.
Yeah, it's either. I think it's either Tyreek Hill. It's probably Tyreek Hill. I forgot about him. It's either him or fucking Christian McCaffrey.
I mean, Lamar Jackson's playing really good right now.
He is playing really good. He's got one already though. I don't know. But Purdy threw him 4 picks.
Purdy got people like just been like maybe the pressure got. You just had one of them games. A lot of deflected passes, threw a couple shit balls.
Baltimore's defense is scary.
That Kyle Hamilton stepped up.
Dude, he is a beast. Man.
Yeah.
Who's that? 6?
No, 17.
17 or 14.
Yeah, 14. Yeah.
He's
He
like
went
a
to
strong
Notre Dame.
safety.
Yeah, he's a fucking animal. Speaking of football, AB had some Christmas tweets. He was going hard this weekend, the past couple of days. He started off going at Michael Irvin for some reason. Michael Irvin, stay off the cocaine. I got way more stats than you. Man, I can't even say that. Gabo. But he didn't say Gabo. You're from Broward, not Miami. We slapped the shit out of your old ass. Merry Christmas, player hater. I guess Irvin must have said something about like AB like not being one of the greatest receivers ever or something like that, and AB wasn't feeling it. Fucking went nuts.
wait.
And then I love how
Georgie underneath. Dude, was it necessary to say that word? Relax, Georgie. AB's trying to get his point across here.
Wait,
Look at the next one.
The next one is fucking hilarious.
Yeah, we're gonna get to him. He was talking about there was a clip of the immaculate extension when AB reached over the goal line against the Ravens, and AB just retweeted that one and said, "I've been saving you, crackers."
He loves saying crackers.
He's getting away with crackers a lot. He said the F word for the gays.
Wait.
You know what I mean?
The one tweet, he's like, "You think I told my son some fat cracker comes down the chimney and gives him his damn presents or some shit like that?" You just see that one?
Yeah,
that's the segment. We're gonna go through them all.
Sorry. I seen it. I read it.
Yeah. Peyton Manning had a tweet about a Super Bowl. Peyton Manning literally left with a Super Bowl ring because AB was talking about how like he's the only one that ever got out on top, and people were shooting at him like examples of people that went out on top. He retrieved that one and he just said cracker dough, which is a good one. Just cracker DOE, like a deer. I enjoyed that one. This is the one Shirley was talking about. You think I told my son a fat cracker slid down the chimney for him to get gifts? You fucking RT, which, your daddy got that shit for you, champ.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, fucking right.
Yeah, he's getting jammed up every time. And then there was a last one. Oh, this one was today. I don't know. He had an ex or something taking some Christmas pics. How you taking Christmas pics if I just fucked you last week? So that's that's how
Gibsonia.
That's how AB wrapped up his Christmas tweet edition.
So he just
he went from like Christmas Eve to like today, pretty hard on Twitter. He gets away with the cracker a lot. I mean, like, no one gets offended by crackers. I think you say cracker as much as you want. But the F word for the gays, that's not a good one to say. He's
probably not gonna get any endorsements anytime soon.
Well, no, that's the thing. He can't.
He might get some appearances. I know he's still trying to go strong with getting his appearances.
His crib, I don't think it's his crib anymore. It's probably the bank's or like somebody else's. But his crib out in Pine is listed for 3.9 right now, which is
I seen it. It's pretty sick.
Yeah, nice looking crib. But like, how does it?
Fuck you, cracker.
Like you just said, like I guess there's always appearance money for a guy like this, but like for how much longer?
Well, as long as and here's the thing, I feel like. Tweets like this, like they're funny, they're ridiculous. They keep him in the news, and then like him saying like cracker and everything else, it keeps him in the news. So he'll go do someone's podcast or go to a nightclub.
He'll go do someone's podcast, but it's like
they're not paying him that much,
and it's not good.
No,
he sounds like so stupid. Like he was on the Cameron MA show, and like they had to like drag shit out of him, and he's just sitting back all lazy
just seems
and
blasted.
dumb, like high or drunk, and it's just like So if you did have to give him a couple bucks, well, afterwards you're like, this dude ain't even fucking worth the couple bucks we gotta fucking give him.
The best thing he does is tweet.
Right, but like those tweets can't make you money. I'm just, how is it? When's he gonna be? He's gonna be homeless sooner than later.
Well, he's got to be coming to it because more and more people got to be walking away from him.
Yeah.
Well, that and the child support payments, that's not a joke. Dude.
No, you go to jail for
They're
shit
going to
like
get
that.
your money or they're going to put you in jail.
Right.
I was thinking of that when he said, like, no.
He went to jail once for child support.
Like,
already.
he didn't buy your kid shit, motherfucker. But you know what I mean?
Yeah, but you could. He got arrested for it, but you could do time behind that shit.
And the Santa Claus thing, there's sometimes you want to be like, you know what? Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna.
Santa Claus.
I don't know how I'm gonna handle
Santa
Santa Claus.
I got a
dude.
credit card bill coming next month. It's outrageous. I hear about Santa Claus.
Tell
Yeah.
that
He's right.
Tell that
He's right
cracker
about
to
that
pay
fat
that
cracker.
bill, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck that fat cracker. Taking all that credit.
Yeah.
That is that's like you don't want to ruin something for a kid. Like it is a little magical, I guess, but at the same time, I want my credit.
We're getting pretty close.
Dude,
to, like,
so my kids are getting old. It's getting hard
they're
to
starting
hide
to
it.
figure it. Yeah, I thought we got busted taking shit down the steps the other day. I'm like,
Yeah, you
John was
gotta
kinda
hide
want to.
everything.
I almost kind of want to.
How old's Athena? She's the oldest.
She's 10,
She's
10, 8
on-
and 5.
She's onto it, just like not like playing a little dumb. You know what I mean?
Yeah, she's like, there's questions, like reasonable questions, and you're just like, don't worry about it.
Yeah, you want your presents or not?
How did he get through the chimney? We don't even like the chimney's closed up. It's an old chimney. I don't know. He probably snuck in the door.
That was always my question. It was like my grandma's was like bricked up. I'm like, how's he? What do you mean? It's bricked up. Like it's magic. Like,
How's that fat
And
cracker
we lived
getting
in
in here?
we lived in a fucking apartment building. You know what I mean? I was like, last dude that came in the house, you owed him money. You know what I mean? He was like kicking the door, and I was like hiding in a closet. Like I wasn't knowing I was coming in the house.
like
I know-
you were gonna be the payment.
Yeah,
yeah, right.
I thought
You just take his kid.
I was hiding under a coat. You know what I mean? I heard this dude like, "Where you at, Chrissy?" And then I'm like, "Oh fuck." I had a fucked up childhood. I didn't want no one breaking in my house. They told me when I was young, don't worry about it. No one's gonna break in. What about
You
this
don't have to worry
Santa
about
guy?
that Santa guy.
Well, don't worry about it. You're not getting no gifts either.
No, he ain't
That's the
coming
trade-off. You
Yeah.
said you don't want nobody in the house, right? Here's your shovel.
What about coal? Do your girls think like coal's a real threat? You know, like Santa's.
The real threat is like, you know what? I got Santa's number. I'll call him right now.
I
Yeah.
drop
right
right
now.
on them all the time.
Yeah.
And then they stop arguing for about 3 seconds, and they start
And
arguing.
then they start
again.
again,
Yeah, I see my brother pull that one, or my brother's wife pull that one. Like, and I heard my niece say like my mom has like no Santa. Like she tracks him. Like, so she knows where she's at right now, where he's at right now.
Yeah, Jack, it's great how much you can lie to your kids.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I
That is
love telling the
acceptable.
story. The scanner had nothing crazy. A couple good ones this week. Carrick, Maytide Street. I feel like it's always on Maytide.
Yeah,
we had-
Maytide's heavy.
We had an angry customer has blocked in a Verizon truck until they actually fix his service.
I agree
this
with that.
seems completely reasonable.
Yeah.
No justice, no peace.
Yeah. Because the thing about like a Verizon or a Comcast, like they won't fix your shit, and those bills don't stop. It's not like they'll hold on to that bill
They're not
for
giving you a refund for those 3 days.
No,
you know?
they don't give a fuck. So yeah, that seems completely reasonable. And I feel like if cops showed up to that and you were like, dude, they won't fix my shit. It's been like a week. The Steelers are on fire. Mason Rudolph's playing great, and I can't see it. The cops would be like, fix the shit.
Yeah, you know what? I'm going to block both of you.
Well, yeah, look at this
until he
Verizon
fixes
bill,
your
bud.
shit.
And the biggest problem is when you're dealing with companies like Verizon and that now, they want you to fix your own shit.
Oh,
yeah,
like,
I don't want to fix this.
Yeah, I'm going to troubleshoot this for you.
I'm
like,
not the geek squad.
Yeah, like, oh, you're going to hit this. It's going to go over to your modem. It's going to blink 3 times, hold it. Like, come on, send
Like,
someone
okay,
out
oh,
here.
that didn't work. Like, all right, well, you're going to go out on your telephone pole.
Right.
Oh,
So
yeah.
my $300 a month ain't enough for send some asshole out here to fucking readjust my cable box.
And then old Uptown showed up on Christmas Eve. Uptown UPMC Mercy caller said that he was giving out items and offering shelter to the homeless. They beat him up and took his shit. I love Pittsburgh sometimes.
Yeah.
Man. Like a story, like a good Christmas story like this. This is
good-
great.
That's what you get.
Uptown,
no good,
baby.
Yeah,
No
yeah.
good. You get some.
We get down, baby.
Read
In
the
Uptown, baby.
Did you read the bottom tweet?
Uptown Funk's supposed to give it to you. Not take it from you.
Great tweet, Ken.
Dude, so I saw this and I was just looking for a
Poor
fucking
bastard.
a Peter Guns gif, like Uptown baby, Uptown, but I couldn't fucking find one. It was like him on Love and Hip Hop. Like, dude, this is not what I'm looking for. Uptown is like one of them like places in the city where like they think it's like part of Duquesne, and it's just not. And it hasn't been ever.
Yeah, go to a Penguin game.
Yeah, right.
Once that crowd disperses.
No, the one time me and John went to our SATs or something, and this dude was dressed up like a chick in a dress. He was waving to us. I'm like, John, don't look at him. Don't look at him. He's trying to get us to pick him up.
That was Uptown's good for that. You got the hill like a baseball throwaway.
The hill is way more safe than Uptown.
Dude's trying to wash your windows. You got dudes trying to wash your windows. The funniest ever was the time we were at the Penguin game. The dude came up to Yogi's car. He's like, "Yo, man, what you need? You need to wash your windows?" Yogi's like, "No, cool." He's like, "Wait a minute, let me hear the gas." And the gas started going. He's like, "Yo, man, something wrong with your transmission. Pull over, man. You ever hear AAA? I'm quadruple A." Dude like tries to get under Yogi's car.
Remember he was laying underneath the car.
He was trying to fix Yogi's car. Yogi was just like rolling a joint.
Yeah, we gave him a roach.
Yeah.
Like, dude, listen, leave the car alone. Here's the roach.
He dispersed with that roach. He went hip hop.
That's a win.
Yeah, he was out of there.
Dude,
he didn't want to fix the transmission.
Hey, Mike's not lying. Dude was like rolling underneath the car, like, yo,
he was about to run
this.
him over, dude. He was like, "Man, if you give me $200, I'm gonna fix this."
That shit was funny as hell.
Let's do some voicemails.
Who were those guys on Saturday, and what'd they do with our Steelers? They look good. Go Rudolph, I guess. Anyways, Waterboy here. What would Greenfield do? My buddy is fucking finger banging a 19-year-old. He's 47. Good for him. That's great. Except it's 4 years older than my daughter. That makes it
you should go to jail.
But he wants to bring her to New Year's Eve party I'm having.
What?
You do you. What do you guys think? Later.
Yeah, I mean,
Punch a pervert.
Yeah, you're getting your dick sucked by a man.
Happy New Year from Waterboy.
I'd rather you get your dick sucked by a
wait.
man.
Who was that there?
Waterboy.
Was it? You sure it was Waterboy?
Yeah, it was Waterboy. There was somebody just screaming in the back.
Yeah, so no dick sucking jokes. We promised we wouldn't.
I just said one. Sorry.
Retracted. Waterboy.
Retracted.
It sounded like Big John for a second.
No, Big John, Virginia Beach wouldn't.
That's what I do. So that's what was throwing me for a loop there. I'm like, dude, that don't sound like the Big John I know.
He wouldn't be fingering 19-year-olds.
No, dude, 19.
No, he has respect.
19.
She's not 19, son. Up
19 at what? 40.
47. The Waterboy's like our age, right?
Yeah.
No, he said 41.
No, he said
said
it's 47 right
Did
there.
he really say 47? Yeah.
And John, 41 and 19.
You're going to burn in hell for that, Waterboy's friend.
Yeah. I mean, dude, listen.
Yuck.
How
can you rationalize
Laney's 10 years
this?
younger than me.
Yeah.
I've dated young before. Nothing like that. That's insane. Not
30 years.
Yeah, the biggest age gap I ever had was Laney. It's 10 years. That being said, 41 and 31 isn't 47 and 19.
Right. Like, what do you talk to her about? Like what classes she's taking?
And
in
that
the
was
fall?
my next point. She is not going to want to. Once she realizes what it looks like hanging out with a bunch of 40-year-olds looks like, she's not going to want a part of that.
She must have self-esteem issues.
Or I was going to say, we don't know. No offense to the 19-year-old. We don't know what she looks like.
Yeah, she
might be a
turd.
biggin.
Yeah, it might be a whale.
And now if I'm analyzing that crew, she's probably a biggin.
So, like,
I don't think Waterboy's
a biggin's a biggin. What's the point of a 19? Dude, I don't even know.
19-year-old
It's that
biggin.
age thing. It just makes them feel good.
Yeah, I mean, like.
You think she's just pumped like I'm happy to go somewhere I could drink? Like I know booze is going to
Yeah,
be
he's
there.
going to give me
of
free beer.
Yeah, 'cause
Yeah.
19.
She was like, boy, I ain't got me no dick in a long time.
Yeah.
Older people usually put out food.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's be apps.
Yeah.
Oh, so you're saying she's fat and she's going for the apps?
Yeah.
Got it.
She was like,
She's there for the sauerkraut.
like, my buddy's wife works at Red Lobster.
Yeah. She uses him for entrees. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
she
a
keep
40,
snacks everywhere.
a 47-year-old, you get appetizers, you get entrees, you get
Cable.
dessert.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The dude she was banging before, they were probably staying at her house.
There
Go
we
to
go.
Dutch.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Taco Bell, best
Yeah.
case scenario.
Living
She's
at a
going
Red
to, she's
Roof
at
Inn.
TGI Fridays now twice a week.
Now
having
you're
a
at the
time.
Outback getting blooming onions whenever you want.
Slamming Dollaritas because no one's asking because you're with a
You're
47-year-old.
they think it's your dad.
Yeah.
While he's fingering you in the booth.
That's gross.
Oh man, 47 and 19 is young. Listen,
so
like you
gross.
said, do as you feel. But the older women at that party aren't going to be that receptive to that. They might,
Unless she's a biggin. then they're going to be welcome because she's not a threat.
Are you just saying when people are fat, age goes out the window, it doesn't matter?
Yeah.
Kind of have a point there.
Yeah, I know I do.
Yeah.
So if a 19-year-old biggin shows up at a party and someone's like, hey, this is my girlfriend, everyone's going to be super nice to her because she's not a threat.
Yeah,
Right.
she drags her leg across the room.
If a 19-year-old fucking smoke show comes in,
They're gonna hate her.
everyone's
Like
wife's
that.
going to be like,
What are you doing here,
what
sweetie?
the fuck? What's going on? Is she on? Are you like giving her drugs or something?
Yeah.
But the fact
He's
is, they're
human
gonna,
trafficking.
they're gonna see her with fucking stuff, eating deviled eggs, stuffing them down her fucking throat. You know what I mean? I'm like, all right, let Georgia go. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Georgia's on her night deviled egg.
Yeah.
She's
She got
okay.
a big fight coming up down the cage range.
Yeah, what? No matter what, it's like, hey, how are you, sweetie?
Yeah. Yeah,
Right.
she
Yeah,
loves a
there's
good
no
guy.
threat
here, honey.
because, like, like how your friends would think if, like, you brought like a hot girl over, like, they'll be hanging out with their friends or something. Like, she just got a cage full of bigons,
Yeah.
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 a crew full of bigons.
And me and Shirley've been up there. We're super great people. But if they're his friends, like they're not pulling dime piece 19-year-olds. Like, you know what I mean? They're pulling
Yeah,
biggins.
she's a use and abuse 19-year-old, dude.
Yeah,
very
she's-
much shred on that tire.
Yeah, he got her right as soon as she got fired from McDonald's, dude.
I'll give my man credit. He's cold as ice, bringing a fucking 19-year-old around a bunch of 47-year-old women.
I mean, he met her the day she got fired from McDonald's. She was coming through the parking lot crying with a pocket full of nuggies, and he was like, "What's wrong, sweetheart?" And she was like, "I ain't got nowhere to go." He said, "We can go to my boy Waterboy house. He got deviled eggs. I rub mayonnaise on your fat tits."
Waterboy, we're gonna need an update
Yeah.
on this for sure.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
picture in my mind is so fucked up.
What day's New Year's Eve?
Saturday.
It's Saturday.
Is it
yes.
Saturday?
Sunday.
Yeah. Well, good. Waterboy, give us a call.
No, New Year's Eve is Saturday. New Year's Day is Sunday.
No, New Year's Day is
New Year's-
Monday.
Yeah, New Year's Day's. Yep.
Monday.
New Year's Eve is Sunday.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well, give us an update here because I needed to know how this goes.
Show us a picture of something.
Well, and let us know. You don't got to say she's a biggin, or you just find out her height and weight, and we'll decide.
I'll give us a ballpark.
Yep.
Yeah. Could she play the XFL?
What's up, boys? It's Hutch. Huge caller, big time listener. Just calling in. Don't really have a gear grinder this week. Since my man Rudolph, gave us a victory right before Christmas. I guess Polish Hill Kenny isn't the only Kenny losing his spot this week. Just waiting on the boys to call me up to the big league. But in all seriousness, though, Merry Christmas. You guys are doing great. Love the show. See you guys.
Thanks, Hutch. Merry Christmas.
Yeah,
buddy.
Merry Christmas,
Hutch.
buddy.
Hutch going at Kenny. He's
Yeah.
not gonna-
Yeah, going at each
dude,
other.
we got quite the rivalry going here.
Hey, fellas, Jason Outer Banks here. Got a gear grinder for you. I hate coming into work or seeing somebody out or something like that. It's some morning. I'm fucking tired. And you seem a little stuffy. You getting sick? Oh no, don't come close to me. Fuck yourself. I don't need you doing that. All right, maybe I'm tired. Maybe I'm fucking allergies. Maybe I'm fucking hungover. I don't give a shit. I don't need you telling me you think I'm sick. I'm fine. Okay, I'm an adult. I'm gonna drink coffee and get over this. Fuck you. Don't put that on me. You don't know.
I like that. People are back being sick in the streets as they should be.
Yeah.
Everybody's sick. Everybody's coming to work. Shirley sounds like hell right now.
I'm here, brother.
Yeah, and I sounded like how someone was in the YouTube comments like Jack sells nasally. Like, shut up.
Yeah.
Like, thanks, doctor.
Nasally.
Dude, my wife will do that sometimes. Like sometimes you do wake up in the morning, you're just like stuffy. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
everyone's just a sick police now. Like, are you sick?
Yeah,
like,
let me
dude,
get
I
some
don't
fresh
know.
air and I'll be fine.
Yeah, I'm an adult. I have to do shit. Can I go?
Yeah.
Maybe can I go lay in bed all day?
Yeah.
No, I can't. Leave me alone.
Yeah, I got shit to do.
Yeah, I'm not 19-year-old addicted to deviled eggs. Getting finger banged by an
Dude,
old
what do you
man.
think?
With deviled eggs.
Do you think this 19-year-old got a cholesterol issue already?
Dude, I think she wears a potato skin as underpants, dude. Yes,
Hey.
I think she's fucking bad.
Mike, I think she's Ozempic.
She might
Yeah.
need some Ozempic.
She might, dude. Yeah, she might be. Yeah, get that surgery, suck about 200 out of her, so he's down to 250. You know what I mean? He throws her in the back of his pickup. You know what I mean? He's like, Cheryl, get in the back.
Bigger by the minute.
Cheryl, get in the back. We're gonna hose you down before Water Boys party.
Yeah.
And he rides her through the car wash.
He's like,
On
man,
his tractor.
he's like, that's the best thing, man, for my treads, because my treads and my tires worn out, but her big ass holds me down low. So
He's like, I used to put about 4 sandbags in the back of my truck. Now I got Cheryl.
who needs salt when you got Cheryl?
What's up, boys? Kenny. 2 things. Jack, sounds good doing the sleep training. We got, the twins are 2, the baby's 6 months. Both of them sleep 8 to 8. I mean, all 3 of them sleep 8 to 8. It's got to be cold-blooded. You know, fucking letting the kids cry out or whatever. My wife's more cold-blooded than me. The one time we were training the kids, you know, they heard like a whimper, and I went to get up to pee. My wife grabbed me. She said, don't you fucking go in there. I said, whoa, babe, I'm just going to take a piss. I ain't waking them up. I ain't going to get them. You know, you can't go in there every time they cry and shit, but it works. Tough love. It'll break your heart hearing them cry it out a little bit, but we put them in the crib. You walk away, 8 to 8. It's beautiful. People look at us like, how do you do it? I'm like, well, you know, it ain't by accident. Yeah. Second thing is talking about the fat surgery. I had to cheat on mine. I didn't have to do the diet. I had a fatty liver or something. They said, whatever. I don't have it anymore, but that was a cheat. I got to skip the line. I didn't have to do the diet. Also, if you have apnea, you can skip the line. But, like, making fat people lose 50 pounds before they get a surgery to lose weight is kind of fucked up. Like, obviously, if I could lose the fucking 50 pounds, I might not need the fucking surgery, you know?
You hear that, Cheryl?
It's like fucking telling someone that wants to check himself into rehab, hey, you go ahead and get sober on your own for 30 days, then come in and check into rehab.
Yeah, that's a good
If I could
point.
do that, I don't fucking need this service.
I like it.
Very good point.
Yeah, the sleep training is going good.
No, he's right. With my girls, you got to let them, like, put them in bed. Sometimes they cry, and you can't go up and fucking baby them.
Yeah.
It sucks, but you got to do it.
It's going good. I can't complain right now.
What's your schedule with LJ? Like at night?
So I mean, he's sleeping through the night as of right now, as of the past like few days.
Oh, nice.
Like completely through. Like we'll put him down at like 9:30. He'll get up around anywhere from like 6 to 7:30.
Oh, that's
Can't complain about that.
Fuck no. Enjoy those days, buddy.
Well, I mean, dude, that's us on like doing like, you know, I'm not gonna bore everybody with like the sleep training schedule, but like it's by, like Kenny said, it's by design. But the fat surgery, I always said that doctor on 600-pound life, he's ruthless, man. He don't give a fuck. He's like, you gotta lose weight. And what fat doesn't have a fatty liver? You would think they would all have fatty livers.
Like fatty everything.
Yeah.
Could you
You got
imagine
fatty kidneys?
Yeah, seeing Cheryl's calves. You know what I mean? Looks like a pug dog.
What if she does have like nice skinny legs? but
Yeah,
she's
what if
fat
she's
up
like a
top?
What if
fucking
she's a
dime piece?
rocket?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably not.
Well, she is a rocket. We got she's either a drug addict who got major daddy issues or all the above.
Yeah, and
That's the thing. She's either a biggin, a drug addict,
Or daddy
or
issues.
daddy issues. And like,
either way, his boy gets a prescription of pain pills.
Yeah,
That's helping.
yeah,
Yeah, I mean,
She's spent a lot of time in a trailer park.
that was like one of the funniest Facebook memes. It was like it just said this dude, like it's not a real name. It was like it said Bobby T is in a relationship with Angelina, and it showed like it was like some fucking like 90-year-old dude and this dime piece 18-year-old dude, and then underneath it said just got his script the Park 30s filled.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that'll do it.
It will too.
What's up, boys? Joe from Derry. Just calling in to say Merry Christmas, Bon Natale. I hope you guys have an enjoyable day. Thanks for everything. Love the stories. And go Steelers.
Thanks, Joe.
Merry
Bon
Christmas,
Natale.
brother.
Thanks for the
Derry
little
He's
Italian Happy New Year.
He's like goddamn Bon Natale.
All right, boys, I got a submission for Sister in Arms this year for Christmas. My girlfriend is one of 9 kids. She's the oldest. And I had a last-minute gift for one of her younger brothers, but I felt bad because I didn't get anything for anybody else. But then she told me that she put my name on all of the gifts that she got for everybody, which was just awesome. So now everyone thinks I got them all these great gifts, but in reality, she just put my fucking name on it, which is awesome. So shout out to Gabby. Merry Christmas, guys. Happy New Year. Love the pod.
Thanks,
Merry
bro.
Christmas, buddy. Go
Merry
Gabby.
Christmas.
But he said his wife did that?
Yeah.
His girlfriend, wife, whoever Gabby is.
I mean, that's their job. That's the biggest perk of having a girlfriend or a wife.
Yes, that's why you get married.
Yeah, so you don't. That shit is out of your hands.
Not my problem.
Yeah, you got to put my name on everything.
Yeah, I paid for it.
That's all we got for voicemails? Yes. All right, before we take a quick break, just want to remind everyone that we do have a Patreon. We've been like the same number of subscribers that we're very grateful for. It's $5 a month. It helps us like do updates on the podcast, get equipment, pay for studio time, pay Larry, do all that stuff. So if you want to help us out and donate through Patreon, we'd really appreciate it at Patreon, Greenfield's Finest Podcast. You can find us $5 a month if you can afford it. I understand not everyone can. We're going to take a real quick commercial break and be right back with more Greenfield's Finest Podcast.
Hey everybody, Eagle Tits here. Time for your favorite part of the show, the ads. Our sponsors help keep the show going, so if anybody that we talk about interests you, please go show them support. Alright, let's get into this. Located in the heart of Pittsburgh's South Side, 12 Whiskey Barbecue features 100 bottle craft beers and 28 drafts from local and indie brewers. Their kitchen's open late and they have a crazy good menu. On top of that, they have events at the bar as well as offer catering. Birthdays, weddings, business events, and more, they've got you covered. Check them out at 12pgh.com or visit them at 1222 East Carson Street. That's TWELVEPGH.com. Primetime Appliance. You've heard us talk about them before. Their company puts the customer first. They're punctual and they take their time to get the job done right the first time. Cooktop repair, dishwasher repair, dryer repair, electric appliance repair, freezer repair, gas appliance repair, refrigerator repair, washer repair. I could go on all day. Have an emergency? Call them at 412-896-1395 or visit them at primetimeappliance.com. Do you love hot sauce? Do you love the city of Pittsburgh? Then why not try a sauce made right here in the city? That's right, I'm talking about Artie's hot sauce. Our buddy Artie currently has 7 sauces available. He has Arbol and Sandy, Habanero Island, Teriyaki Thai, Pizza Shop, Sweet Jalapeno, Hoppin' Jalapeno, Triple Pepper Fret, and Hot and Sour Serrano. All crafted with no artificial flavors, with hand-picked selections of chili peppers that guarantee an unforgettable culinary adventure. What are you waiting for? Visit artieshotsauce.com. ARTIES hotsauce.com. Nothing beats a local neighborhood butcher. Locally sourced, pasture-raised, nose-to-tail meats, they connect the farmer to provide customers with the best beef, lamb, chicken, and pork that Western Pennsylvania has to offer. The craft of whole animal butchery requires respect for both the animal and the customer. Come see the difference that makes. Visit them at 5151 Butler Street, Pittsburgh, PA 15201, or check out their website at fatbutcher.com. Let's talk Carlson & Associates Real Estate Services. Located in Pittsburgh's South Side, they specialize in all aspects of real estate business, including residential and commercial sales, residential and commercial leasing, multifamily investment, historic buildings, and development in and around the city. Have a question about home buying, selling, or rentals? Give them a call at 412-431-1718 or visit them at casouthside.com. That's casouthside.com.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Greenfield's Finest Podcast. We're about to jump into Corn Dick of the Week Money Line. Who be Corn Dicking this week?
Before we Corn Dick, we got a big interview next week. Chevy Woods is going to be in the building.
Taylor Gang.
Taylor Gang or die. Yeah, will hit me up. So Chevy wants to come on. I said absolutely. So January 2nd, we're doing it. I'm pretty sure he's just going to do the whole episode with us. I don't think I'm like, it's not going to be more like an interview. Like, we're not going to be like, hey, so like, what inspired you in your music career? It ain't gonna be shit like that, but we might just think about like, so how many chicks do you average each tour?
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Like, how many?
Yeah, normal questions.
Yeah, how many we knocking down on an average per city?
Yeah,
questions like that.
You ever banging fats?
Yeah, do you got how many bigons do you got under your belt?
Yeah, if you go out to like Iowa and you're stuck out there with them corn-fed bitches.
Yeah, what's your weight limit?
Yeah,
like, when's too big
on them rascal fats?
How pasty are those bigons out there?
Yeah, how big is them bigons nipples?
Because a tan biggin ain't so bad.
Tan biggin.
Yeah, but you get like a clear biggin. Like, okay.
What if you like open up the tan and then there's like pale underneath?
You would get that.
Yeah, what do you mean? What if, John?
Yeah, it would be.
You never banged a biggin before?
Yeah.
Of course they have tan
you never
lines.
banged a big tan bacon in Ocean City?
They got tan lines on their face, dude, like smiles.
Those bacon's got them lines.
They got hoagie marks.
Yeah, where them wrinkles are at, the sun don't shine,
You get
soldier.
that, you clear that lint out.
Yeah. You gotta get,
Yeah,
dude.
that spray tan. That's hard to get creases.
Yeah, they can't afford. They only get a half iron. If you want to spray the whole thing, you got two. That's like getting your car getting your car detailed.
I know a chick that does spray tans, and if they want to get their creases done, it's an extra $50.
Is it
Wait,
really?
you mean the crease, like your crease?
Well, no, they're rolls.
Oh, I thought you meant the pussy.
That's
crease.
extra.
Yeah, it's $50 extra to do the rolls.
Fill my crease.
Yeah.
She's like, yo, I just got this gift card for $250 to fill my crease. Get nice.
John crease.
Yeah, nice tan crease.
Dude, my mic is like falling.
All right,
we'll hold it.
Yeah. All
I
right.
have to.
We're about to jump into corner dish of the week.
We had a hospital give out a Christmas baked potato as a bonus. It says it's a $15 value baked potato, and it will be taxed on their next check. So it was a baked potato bar. This dude or chick took a picture of it. It was just a regular, nothing fancy about this baked potato. Had some sour cream, a little bit of cheddar on it, and that was it. And that was their Christmas bonus.
They're like, the chives are coming out of your overtime.
Yeah.
Wait, and then explain the other part. That looks like a jail potato. And
it really does.
Look how little it is. Look at dude's finger.
Yeah, that's a baby potato.
Yeah, it's about a half.
That's small potatoes.
Standard
So
size.
they said on your next paycheck, it's gonna be a $15 tax credit taken out of your pay.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
Yeah, it's real.
But I mean,
the Jelly of the Month Club, dude. That's like they get that right out of Christmas.
Jelly
vacation.
of the Month ain't too bad.
Yeah, you get
Is
a
this
different
the
jelly every
potato
month.
every month?
It's better than a fucking one-time microwave baked potato. Yeah.
Like, seriously, look at dude's hand that's holding it.
Yeah.
It's like literally like
Why
a
is his
pearl.
hand all red and
So,
pink?
like HR or corporate had a meeting, like, hey, we got to do something for the workers. They've been busting their balls all year. Our budget's kind of limited. And somebody, like the janitor, walked by, like, dude, I got a baked potato business on the side.
You know what we need? A potato bar.
Yeah, someone floated that.
I know a guy that did that.
Someone floated that idea out there, and there was a decision made, and they made it. Like, this is good. People aren't going to want to kill us.
You're exactly. I would have loved to have been a fucking fly on that wall.
Hey, man, you need them write-offs.
Yeah, it'd be like, you know what? But the best is them $15 per potato. A hospital, you figure there's at least 500 employees. You're talking about a huge tax write-off.
Yeah, but they're not doing the whole hospital. Like they're going by departments. You know what I mean? Like,
so you're saying you don't think everyone in the hospital got a potato?
No, maybe. Do you think?
How much is a sack of potatoes?
That's a major potato operation if you're feeding a whole hospital in one day.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's what it was. Because they were wrapped in foil, so they were probably cooked the night before. They were kept in a steamer, and a company came in.
Idaho's making money.
They just fired the potato at them. You know what I mean? Gave them the little sour cream
little dollop of sour cream.
Yeah. There you go. Merry Christmas.
Just a dollop of daisy.
I do like a loaded baked potato. I'd rather not be taxed in order to be my Christmas
I've still been
bonus.
thinking about them. What is the tater skins?
Tater skins.
Tater skins.
Yeah, I still need to get our paws on some of those.
Yeah, they're making them.
Where do they sell them at?
TGI Fridays.
Yeah, remember that was our point. It's hard to get a good skin these days.
Good skin.
Yep.
Yeah, you made fun of me.
Speaking of bonuses, Chinese companies making its workers run 2 miles every day if they want to get a better bonus. This was like a significant bonus. 2 miles every day is a lot.
Yeah.
Hey,
how much
they're
more
not getting a
bonus?
potato bar.
It was like a 30% bonus or some shit. Like, it was a lot because I'm thinking it helps
keeps the healthcare costs
down.
The
healthcare costs down because that's definitely part of it. Why else would they be doing it?
They're like, what could die?
I would. Yeah.
You know, sometimes.
Shirley was waiting to say that. Soon he was like.
And then, like, he expects us to be able to just, like, keep going with, like, the momentum of the podcast.
Yeah.
He just yells that racist ass shit. And expects us to be able to keep it moving past there.
He's sitting here working with the flu here.
Yeah. Shirley's flu
Thank God
game.
for bringing that in.
Yeah. Fucking, fuck. 2 miles. 2 miles. 2 miles. 2 miles.
30% more bonus.
Yeah, something like that.
I mean, that's what they run 2 miles every day.
Every day's a lot.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what
only
it's
around
every day
that's
work.
what it says. And that is it during? Are you giving me that opportunity to do that during work? Because if you get like an hour like lunch workout break to do your 2 miles,
that's when they're doing it. Lunch break for sure.
Yeah, you're kind of a fat if you're not doing it, and you can make a significant more amount of money. Yeah, you gotta do that. But then you got Saturday and Sunday. I don't know. It's a lot. It's definitely an idea. It definitely cuts down on their insurance costs. That's why they're doing it.
Oh, for sure. They don't want to. They don't want to pay for your fucking heart attack.
Yeah, and your employees aren't getting they're healthier. They're sticking around longer. I see the incentive in it. I don't think it would ever work in America. You tell a big they got to work out every day.
There's shit like that in American companies.
There is.
I know somebody who goes around and sets things up with these corporations to get their employees in better shape.
Yeah, I've had jobs before where we had gym stipends and stuff like that. But
really?
I worked in this mill where we had one, and then we had
mill dudes are with that.
Yeah.
When I was working down here at the mill,
and then they also wanted us to do these calisthenics before we started our shift.
Like in the movie Gung Ho.
Gung Ho. Before, yeah.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. It's dude.
It's supposed to be part of the JSA where we stretch and do these calisthenics. I've heard of them, but I never did them.
The Japanese, they go hard. I seen China, but the Japanese, when I seen them fucking in Gung Ho, I was like, dude, it'd be tough working for a Japanese company, but they get shit done.
They get it done.
And they're good at baseball.
Yeah, they don't do shit for no reason.
Yeah.
Chipotle's being called out for shrinking portion sizes by fans, and they're warning Chipotle to not ignore them.
To call John, you call
shrinkflation.
That's right.
Shrinkflation?
Shrinkflation.
Chipotle, are you talking about Chipotle, or are you just saying all
in
around?
General, that's what they do. Instead of raising costs, they just give you smaller
costs
portions.
Are up and the shit's down.
Right, my bar of soap is definitely smaller. It's 5 washes.
Or it's
where the hell is the soap?
It's like a bag of chips. They put less in the same size bag of chips.
And it's such a shit move because
all they got to do is get one of them smaller scoopers. You don't know.
That's it. You don't know. Well, I guess you do.
Now you do.
The dude on the right looks like he's in the middle of making a gay porn, dude. He's just about to get jizzed on his head.
He's like, oh my God, where's this cup from?
Yeah, and there's just a Japanese dude doing laps around him in the back.
You think he's getting gangbanged by a bunch of Japanese people?
Rah, rah, rah.
See what you started?
This is kind of what happens usually when I'm not here. You know what I mean? I'm supposed to be able to keep this moving. I don't got nothing.
It's getting hot in here, Jack. You know we get a little goofy.
He's like, something could die.
Amanda Bynes, that nut, she fires her pod back up. So Amanda Bynes had a podcast, canceled her podcast because she couldn't get Post Malone or Drake to come on it. Said she's going to start it again. So she starts it again. Instead of getting Drake or Post Malone, she gets a local sneaker shop manager. Didn't go the way she wants to, so she's shooting for Post Malone, Rihanna, Drake. Gets a manager of a Foot Locker in lieu of that.
She ain't got no Chevy Woods.
Nope, and she shut it back down. Now she just wants to do nails.
I watched a piece of that podcast.
How brutal is it?
Oh my God, it was terrible. It was a dude who ran a store that did resold tennis shoes.
Yeah, sure.
That's all. He
really
did.
was a Foot Locker guy?
No,
it was
he's a shoe guy.
It was shoe guy.
Yeah. Like a dude who goes and gets all the shoes and then he resells them. Yeah, exactly like a Stutch.
Jeez.
And so she was basically talking
She
to
has Stutch on her podcast.
way more uninteresting Stutch. You know what I mean? The dude and interviewing so how do you and the dude was it was terrible. I'll save you the time. It was just fucking terrible.
How long was it?
I watched 7 minutes of it.
That's an eternity.
I was bored. It was an hour and 8 minutes.
Oh my.
Yeah. It was an hour and 8 minutes.
How kooky was she?
Very kooky, but very like trying to make it way too informative. So let us know about the shoe business, how it works. You fucking buy them cheap, sell them high, like any other business.
So she was just asking questions, hoping this dude would carry her whole podcast.
Exactly,
for her,
and the dude was like, "Yeah, I don't like to give away all my secrets," and you know, what I mean, you got bots, dude. Everyone knows it. You got bots. You win those lotteries. You get your tickets. You go into the Foot Lockers, buy the shoes, pay the dude off. Everyone knows. We knew a guy did it for years.
Yeah, we're not bringing him in.
Yeah, yeah, I interviewed him.
Study shows Jaeger bombs could be as harmful as cocaine. This would have been useful information about 15 years ago.
Jeez.
Were you guys Jaeger bomb guys?
I've done them. Yeah, it wasn't my go-to drink.
Nah,
but I used to drink a lot of vodka and Red Bull.
A lot of vodka.
That's kind of like the same thing,
same
like up and
sandwich.
downers. I mean,
you a Jaeger bomb guy?
No.
You past that?
Yeah, I just drank whatever. Was cheapest, but they
Jaeger bombs, they're not horrible.
No, they're not bad.
No, it's not bad, but it's
what
not.
was it? It was Red Bull and what?
Jaeger.
Yeah, I drink
anything
it
in Red Bull because the caffeine. It's
down whim.
It's sending your body a couple different signals.
Yep.
The weird thing is, I was like, at the same time, I was mainlining cocaine, so I wonder if it like balanced it
That's
out.
a little speedball.
Yeah.
What do you think? Like crack and beer, Coke and beer.
Hey,
It's like
that's
the
a
same
little
thing. It's not
speedball.
really.
I like to call it death.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that is something funny. Like 15, that's something you'd almost rather not even know about. Let's just say,
like, no one's drinking them anymore. Like, just,
yeah, let's sweep it
Yeah,
under the
like
rug.
in 2003, I wish I'd have known that.
no one's coming back at Jaeger like, oh, I'm fucked up from all the Jaeger bombs I drank back in fucking 2002.
Right. This is an accumulation
they're already
of my
dead.
life
Yeah.
that's causing these problems.
Yeah, like if it was labeled different, like Jaeger bombs could have been as useful as cocaine, they would have sold a lot more, not harmful. Like so, wait,
Yeah, they should have
that's-
pitched it as that.
That's what they're doing. They're trying to bring it around. Dude.
Yeah,
maybe it's a
marketing ploy.
rebrand
Yeah,
for
you're
Jaeger.
like telling dudes that are like drinking whiskey and doing bumps. Like I don't give a fuck.
Like, you know what? I don't trust the Coke because all the fentanyl. I might as well do Jaeger Bombs.
But that people said that like the vodka and Red, like I drank that a lot, vodka and like
Yeah.
and Red Bull, and they were like, "That's horrible for you." I'm like, "Well, fuck."
Well, think about it. You're drinking
What
like
Right, I
is
get
it?
it.
7 or 8 fucking Red Bulls. Take the vodka out of it. 7 or 8 Red Bulls fucking horrible.
Yeah, Red
dude,
Bull's brutal.
I'll tell you what, 2 Celsius I think can kill me.
Yeah,
They could kill a small
I've
dog.
been I've
You
been
be going 2?
no, but I drink 1 and I feel like I'm gonna have a panic attack.
Yeah.
I figure if I would drink 2, I'd probably die.
See, but when you're going hardest on energy drinks, what were you like averaging a day?
I would say the 12-ounce Red Bull, I would have 5 a day.
Jesus Christ.
Dude, and I mean, a lot of that probably
You're
cost.
better off drinking fucking Old E.
No, I don't think so. But I think I was better off with the Red Bull. But it definitely fucking. It got to a point where like it doesn't even affect you.
Right.
And so like
Yeah.
it just raised your tolerance so high. Then I went back to basically just coffee. Once in a while, I'll have like an energy.
It
Like, I'll
didn't
have a
fuck
Red
your
Bull.
stomach up drinking all those?
Yeah, it did. But I mean,
yeah.
I was.
Dude, did you them Celsius? They like mess with you too?
No.
'Cause somebody
not
was like,
really.
these are
I don't drink
healthier.
them.
They're like,
Yeah, that's their brand.
I understand that, but there's like you got vitamins in your metabolism. I'm like, okay, dude.
Nah,
Like
I
by the
don't
time
know.
I'm like got
Yeah.
like 2 ounces left in that can,
Yeah.
I'm feeling crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
if I'm gonna be bad and drink something like that, it's gonna be a White Monster every time.
Really?
Yeah, White Monster is my go-to.
It's
dude.
just that, yeah.
It's fucking.
It's that white
That'll
trash.
get me going. But I'll tell you what's like still like works. Like coffee still works. Man.
Unless see my house coffee, it doesn't work anymore.
See, I got a new coffee machine.
I need to
and
switch it up.
Yeah, it's revised my.
Yeah.
it's
I
definitely
drink
it's
espresso.
Yeah,
I drink
Does-
like a
does it
half a
still
part
work?
of espresso.
Does it work still?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, espresso. You
See,
It's high.
my little
ta-
10-ounce Keurig cup of
high
coffee,
octane.
like I could drink that and go back to sleep.
So I got off the Keurig and I went back to a pot and it's way better.
I need to switch it up.
Yeah,
dude.
I'm
Treat
telling you,
yourself. Get yourself a Ninja coffee maker.
Yeah.
I'll tell you one thing. Keurig, coffee out of a pot and coffee out of a Keurig are like night and day.
They really are.
It's so much. You get so much more of the coffee actually in the pot.
Dude, like the Nespresso ones,
Yeah.
those like espressos.
Yeah,
you
I
put
got
in there,
one of them.
They don't even do nothing to me.
Really?
It's like drinking water. I need to like get the pot, fucking
now
pack that shit.
that I liked an espresso because I got one of those a couple years ago.
I
for
drink them as
Christmas,
well, but
they came with like the little frother, and I wasn't into it until I tried it, and I was like, oh, this is pretty fucking cool.
Yeah, you're a froth boy.
Yeah.
You froth all over
My what is he? My father-in-law. He was over at my crib like last week, and I made him a cup of coffee. He's like, "God damn, this is firefighter coffee," and like it was normal the amount, you know what I mean? But he has a Keurig, and
You got, dude.
we have this new Ninja throwing out heat.
Dude, if I go to Dunkin' and get like a large Dunkin' regular, dude,
That'll
by the
get your
time I'm
mind.
done with that, I feel the same way as the Celsius. I'm like talking a lot. I'm like, whoo, I'm starting to sweat.
that's how Eaton Park's coffee.
I love
is to
Eaton
me.
Park
I get
coffee.
fuck-
I don't-
It's like crack.
Coffee
food.
don't ever give me that crash feeling like energy drinks do.
No, coffee's way better for you than fucking energy drinks.
Yeah, I never get that. Like when I drink too many energy drinks or too much of it, it makes me literally feel like I'm coming down off like cocaine.
Dude,
That's exactly
these
what I feel like.
Celsiuses, I felt like the muscles in my heart were pulling.
Yeah, they are. That's
And
why.
I'm like, what is going? Like 2 of them will kill a man.
John, that's a stroke.
Of my
the
size.
funny thing is, like, that's like the girls' energy drink. That's what like girls like pounds. They think it's like healthier and shit like that. I was on a Celsius kick too, but and like girls are like 90 pounds and like they'll slam them all day long. It's wild shit. They're just, I don't know.
We drove down to West Virginia. We were smashing cells. We each had one. I was like sweating.
Yeah.
Like, like this is the worst fucking buzz I've ever had.
Brother in arms, Gail Lewis, longtime Walmart employee, quit recently and made a heartfelt sign-off over the loudspeaker. She is now auctioning off her vest for charity. So, viral Walmart employee vest being sold for charity. She went super viral. She's been a Walmart associate for over 10 years. Great employee. She got on the radio like, this is Gail Lewis, Walmart associate, signing off for the last time.
Good for
10 years as a Walmart person, like that's you deserve a walk off like this.
Yeah.
Who the hell would buy her vest?
Well, that's a good question, John. That's a good question.
It's going up on Golden Auctions right next to the Mickey Mantle. It's like she was like, I was gonna bid on that Mickey Mantle, but you see that Gail vest, man, it's up there for 1.1
I mean, do you think
million.
like the people that knew her are like she's a legend?
They
in
were
the
like,
Walmart
You're gonna want this in 10 years.
Yeah.
That's game worn.
I think yeah, for her to, I mean, dude, looking at Gail, I mean, I can tell she likes potato skins. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Don't be rude to Gail.
No,
Lewis.
she's not 19.
Yeah. Jesus Christ.
Her daughter might
Nothing
be.
sacred in this fucking podcast.
Her daughter might be, and she met some new rich dude. She was like, "Come on, Mom, we're out of here. We're rich."
Quit your job as a greeter.
Yeah, she's like, "I'm gonna walk off here." She says, "Gail, I'm signing off."
She's not even that old.
What? Yeah, she's going
She got a new gig. She got
she got a new job.
She's not going to work at Walmart forever.
Where's she working now?
She's going to Target.
They called her up to the big league.
Yeah, she goes
Next
to
thing
call.
she'll be at Costco.
Costco before you know it.
Yeah.
She'll be peeing in the men's room in no time.
Dude, I did see. I see.
So fuck, man. Day after Christmas, and you dudes are just fucking animals.
Nate Schuller going out after this, Jack.
I can tell you got a look in your eye.
Yeah, I got that look.
It's Christmas. It's a holiday season.
Yeah.
I got to work tomorrow.
It's that weird week. No,
it is that weird week. Like, because, after the first, I'm going to get back on track in life.
I don't like this week being this much of this week. I like it a couple of days. This is a long stretch here where, like, you have to fake your way through the week.
Why isn't John here next week? Like, he's in rehab.
Work. That week got him.
That week got him. He had too much time on his hands.
If it would have been a Wednesday, it would have been okay.
I told him, put the Celsius down.
Yeah, Schuller's like, I got to work tomorrow. I'm like, do you?
John just spent $17,000 on Gail's vest.
Yeah, right. I got outbid by Waterboy.
Waterboy and Eagle Tits.
OnlyFans model hospitalized after giant candy cane broke off inside her opening. So she's looking here to make a OnlyFans video. She's fucking jamming herself with the candy cane in her opening, and it breaks off inside her.
Oh.
And she got to go.
I was just filming a video for my website.
My website?
And the candy cane literally snapped inside me. I don't even know what to do. Like, I'm going to have to call the hospital.
Man, I wish I was a candy cane.
This is what they pulled out of me at the hospital.
She's going to sell
Are
that.
you for real? Look.
I mean, that's not humongous.
That wasn't huge.
But she's going to sell that. I guarantee that candy cane. Someone bought that already.
Somebody's going to buy that for like 10 grand.
Easily.
Some sick
I'm
Australian.
no conspiracy theorist, but I think this might have been a ruse.
That's just a ruse.
Yeah,
her makeup's still done. She didn't just leave the hospital.
There ain't no hospital guy.
She was like, it's broke off in
I
my...
want to see an X-ray of that candy cane in her cunt.
Yeah.
What if she shoved it up her anus?
It could have been up her butt. I mean, you
chocolate-covered candy cane.
Can X-ray a butt?
She was like, this was in
It
my
goes through it. You're
asshole.
still going to see it.
Right.
It's an X-ray, John.
Knife?
No.
That's not a knife. This is a knife.
Women are truly amazing. Did you know? Women are amazing. Did you know some lady in 1995 did a crab walk all the way down a bowling alley lane, laying the world's largest turd at 26 feet.
I remember hearing stuff
26-foot poop.
Dude, a 26-foot poop is insane.
Solid?
And, like, that's a thick turd, dude.
So you got to practice, right? You got to eat right.
Yeah, she didn't.
You're fibered out of your mind.
Oh, she's eating a lot of wheat germ.
Yeah.
You can take this down, Larry. Thank you.
Yeah, let's get that down.
But she, dude,
that's the grossest thing I've ever seen in my life.
I've seen grosser, but I mean that was just like her crab walking 20. I got to give her credit. Like the crab walked 26 feet while you're taking a shit.
You got a solid core.
And you had to have like the poop coming out. You had to walk as fast so you didn't like.
But you didn't want to go too fast either.
Because then you would have broke the poop strand.
You would have broke the, you would have
then you lose the record.
So you got to figure out the pace, and the crab walked 26 feet.
That's what I'm saying. Like, how many times are you
Jack,
practicing
like you said,
this?
she got a solid core.
This is a couple years worth of crab walk and poop.
It must have been
with access. How do you have access to a bowling alley like this?
I'm pretty sure
her cousin Gail
That
worked there.
got to be family owned.
Yeah, or she was like, my cousin Gail worked there. Used to let me shit in the lanes.
We went in him after midnight, and we fucking after Cosmic Bowling, and we fucking recorded this.
You're saying this is a world record?
Maybe you heard
26 feet's the longest turd.
That's amazing.
I mean that's
a lot of swirls around.
Your large intestine is large, but I didn't know it could hold 26 feet.
They say it is. It's like 30 feet of intestine. So
It
her
came
whole
from her
intestine
throat.
was
So
filled with
she
shit.
had it filled up
with
completely
poop.
and she was
full.
holding it in.
Yeah. And she
Yeah,
let-
how large is your large intestine?
30
just
feet.
said 30 feet.
It's 30 feet.
30 feet.
Look at that extra 4 feet, loser.
Wonder where I'm sitting at.
Piece of shit.
Yeah, you probably lost a couple.
Yeah, I
Maybe
got a
10.
couple feet.
Do you
You
poop a
probably got
lot?
like
Do
24.
I poop a lot?
No, do you have like a short?
Oh yeah, yes.
So you could probably only lay in like a
What are you
15
saying, a
footer.
4-footer?
Yeah, I mean everybody here looks at their turds once they're done, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how you check if you're healthy or not.
Yeah, you gotta look at your work.
You got to admire your work.
What do you think your longest turd was?
I remember it was, I was coming down off methadone.
Oh yeah, you just don't poop.
And I was finally like, I got off sick, and I was like shit normal. Finally, I had like probably like
That has to feel amazing, by the way.
it felt like I got anally raped by Bigfoot. So like, it was like it in my intestine. I could feel it, and finally I had a solid shit one day, and like, dude, it just came out. I might have been able to beat her record that day because I clogged the toilet like in our room.
I would imagine rehab's got an issue with that.
Well, they have an issue with that, and they have an issue with dudes taking upper deckers.
Dudes are decker in it
They do tons of upper deckers. I don't know why they fuck everything up.
just for the love of the game.
Yeah, because they think it's so funny when you go in your room and you got poop water.
It is pretty funny.
They don't do it to their own, but like someone will break it, like come in your room and upper decker you. I was in rehab for the first time, and this dude upper deckered like 3 different people. I'm like, dude, what are you doing? He got busted. Literally, they made him wait in the lobby for his parents to come get him. He upper decked the lobby. I mean, he was a
Yeah.
fucking evil genius.
That's a menace.
Yeah, dude. People like him, they need to lock him up, throw away the key. No, I'm just kidding, Earl. Still friends with him on Facebook.
I hope you're listening, Earl.
He's a pharmacist, actually. He's a cool dude.
Wow, you really turned it around.
Yeah.
Alabama football player arrested and charged for knowingly passing around an STD.
Oh, it's tough.
It is tough. I mean,
What do you mean?
What do you
Why-
know?
what do you-
Yeah.
I
Jack,
mean, usually you know there's something wrong with your dick. That's
right, and I think he just kept on fucking. I'm assuming this is probably herpes. I clicked on the article trying to figure out what it was.
you get arrested for that.
I think if you're like if you know
Yeah, it's
you
like
have
assault
it,
or some shit.
yeah, I think it got to be like the heart, and you're just like you keep on fucking, and you know they trace that shit back to you.
I know-
Yeah,
I
you
know
would
if you-
definitely get in trouble.
I
for
know
that.
if you have like AIDS or something and you give it to somebody and they die,
charge
you
you.
get like
Yeah.
manslaughter
like
shit.
if he had to have gone somewhere, got tested positive for something, and they were like, "You have this."
That's
and
why
then-
you don't get tested.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
Well, no, he's saying like it's on record that he
It's a
got
paper
tested.
trail.
They told him he had it,
Yeah,
and then he
yeah,
just
yeah.
kept fucking, and they came back in because they'll ask you at the clinic like who you been with, and like you're like, oh, I don't know. I mean, I told the story before, but like I thought I had syphilis the one time back in the day, and we went
on the Oregon Trail.
we went to we were about to go on vacation to Arizona, and I was at the doctor, had a weird like little rash. She was like, I think it's this most likely, but she was like, it could be syphilis. Do you want me to test for it? Probably not, right? And I was like, you might as well run a couple tests. You know, hey, who's that gonna hurt?
Yeah, run it through the
You already
gauntlet.
have the Q-tip in my penis, so you might as well run the test.
No, this was like it was a blood or a piss test. I can't remember which one, but I thought I was gonna like kind of find out like immediately, and like, all right, we'll let you know in a couple days. And like, now I was then I was going out of town, so like I was young, and like that shit used to stress you out back in the day when you think you got syphilis. So I was being all weird on vacation.
That'll do it.
And fucking, I'm like, dude, I can't believe I was. Oh, and she told me, she was like, if this comes back to be syphilis, like this is gonna be a problem because there's a weird uptick in syphilis. and like we're gonna have to let the health department know, and we're gonna have to trace it, and it's gonna be like
You're gonna have to call and tell people
you're gonna
you've
have
been
to call everybody.
Ugh.
It's gonna be a major issue if this comes back syphilis. And this wasn't the clinic. This was my like PCP at the time, and like who was like my childhood PCP pretty much. I'm like, oh, this is fucking brutal, dude. So it's like the second day of vacation. One boy's like, dude, you're being weird as fuck, man. Like, what's wrong? He goes like, nah, man, I'm good. We're good.
My
Just have a
dick's
drink.
falling off.
And, yeah, because I didn't want to like tell him what it is. Now you're a syphilis boy on the whole trip.
Yeah.
Get a bad nickname
So
like that.
I miss a call, and we're like driving home, and I get a voicemail, and I'm like, whew, no syphilis. And then and everyone's like, what? Like,
Now
what
you
have I
can tell
done?
people.
And now I can party. But yeah, so I kind of understand where the guy's coming from. But yeah, you can't be on record of getting an STE and then still go out there fucking. You're
Yeah,
gonna
you get
jammed
that
up.
taken care of first. And
Yeah, take a week off, my
yeah,
man.
take a week off, dude.
Ohio Mickey D's closed down as customer says they got a crack pipe in their drive-through order.
Oh, that's a used one.
Where'd they get a McCrack Rock?
Dude, that's not no brand new.
That's like
crack.
the toy that comes in the Happy Meal.
Yeah.
Listen, if you're
A cracky meal.
there's certain Mickey D's where you go to knowing like, hey, there might be a crack pipe in this.
Yeah.
There may or may not be some paraphernalia in this. I may or may not get my shit. And that's the risk you're taking. You can't go to a fucking janky-ass fucking McDonald's and then cry when you get a fucking crack pipe.
The best
It's
part
part
is
of the game.
It's a morning because it's an egg McMuffin. It's not like it was the
They
afternoon.
stay up all night. Why'd you want them coming to work?
Yeah,
Smoking crack.
That's what made perfect sense. The dude stayed up all night smoking crack, came to work. At least
Yeah,
he came
showed
in.
up. That's
He
great.
opened the store.
I'll tell you,
Yeah, he
that's-
didn't mean to put his crack pipe in your bag. He
Yeah.
needs to smoke crack later.
he's pissed off right now.
Yeah,
Reading
and
his
now
story.
you could
He
have
ruined his day.
Yeah, the McMuffin and the hash brown look delicious.
They do look good.
Yeah, so he
You're
got
doing
you.
a great job, pal.
Give him his crack pipe back and move along your fucking
Yeah,
day.
get this line
Narc.
moving.
Mind
you
your
know-
own fucking business.
Yeah, you don't got to put on the internet. Just go back inside, find the guy who was smoking crack. It'll be easy to point out. And it's like, I think you left this in my bag.
Yeah,
That's
Merry
it.
Christmas.
God bless a good night.
Here's a baked potato.
Yeah.
Florida police are looking for a guy who stole a 50-pound tarpon from a Bass Pro Shop. So I guess these Bass Pro Shops, never been in one. They look pretty cool, though.
Yeah.
They're for the hunters and gatherers of the world. That ain't us. But he went in with a net and just took. They have they have a fish tank with some big ass fish in it. He
Yeah.
took their biggest fish with a net and just walked out of the fucking place. Florida's a cracked out fucking place,
Yeah.
man.
He
I
was
mean, how does that just happen?
Did he leave his crack pipe
Who's
in
gonna
the
think?
fucking aquarium?
Who's gonna think someone's gonna steal their big fish,
Do
John?
you think somebody's going to come in and take a 24-foot shit on the bowling alley? But
Well,
I mean,
no, that was
that was
close,
doing it
that
when
was
it
close for a
closed.
world record. Were you not paying attention?
She's an athlete.
no, I thought she just did it.
No, she didn't do it to be fucking gross. She was trying to make a world record. She needed
All
a
right.
flat surface where
Yeah.
you could measure.
Yeah, because that's not gross.
No, and bowling alley makes perfect sense because what else is straighter?
Yeah,
You
it's
know,
straight. It's
She
nice
could have done
and
it on a
lubed up.
football field.
No, you
No,
couldn't.
get the grass.
the
You
yardage.
Need, you need to
John,
see.
you don't want too much fucking.
The way
Yeah.
the poop hits that hardwood, you need to
It's
see.
it. You need
it.
to delay.
Yeah.
You need
Every-
to delay.
every
Okay,
inch matters.
All right.
What's the weirdest thing you guys ever stole?
Not a shark. Not a
Not a
fucking
tarpon. I'm not even know what a tarpon
I almost
is.
thought about stealing this mini thing of Tums from Go-Go's today. It was like $4.
Pay
Ridiculous.
for it like a punk.
I did. I'm like, I'm too old to be getting jammed up for a little thing of
Yeah.
I stole these sunglasses one time, and like they said Gucci on them. I ran downtown to sell them, and I was all excited. And the lady was like, "Are these yours?" And I'm like, "Yeah, they're mine. I just want to get rid of them." She's like, "The price tags on them." I'm like, "Yeah, so what?" Here, I was like, "They say $400." She's like, "They're women's sunglasses." I'm like,
So what?
I was like, I'm like seeing her strung out on heroin. Like, do I look like I give a fuck? What are you gonna give me for them, lady?
What's she giving for?
It's $17. I'm like, but I wouldn't take less than that because I was like, dude,
Yeah, you gotta stick to your guns.
I have $23 on me. I need to get to 40. I'm like, you gotta give me at least $17. So
Yeah,
I'll
gets
do
you
that.
there. We stole a grill from a kid's house the one time. He saw us do it. It was weird.
Did you have to give it back?
Nope, we continue to take it. Continue to take it. I was in a big store. I mean, the house party days, we stole some stuff at people's cribs. It was fucked up, but we did. I wasn't a big, convenience store stealer and stuff like that. I was always too scared to get caught.
Yeah, I stole a lot. I remember like when dudes were, how do I say this? Where people were stealing stuff off the trains. That was probably the craziest thing I've ever seen. There's
Like
people
what?
Down like where they
I don't.
down by Hazelwood, and they were just
Yeah, I don't want to really say what it was, but it was
big ticket items.
big ticket items. Launching them.
Well, how long ago are we talking?
It was probably about 17 years ago.
Yeah, statute of limitations is way up. With
Dirt
something like
bikes.
That. Dirt bikes. That's a big lick.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're just wheeling them off.
Just winging them off. Now, you got to remember, there's no gas, no nothing in them. So you got to grab them.
They were just running
And
with
hope
them?
they're not
Yeah.
beat up.
No, they were.
Was the
brand
train
new.
moving?
They were. Yeah, but it was going slow enough where someone could jump on, crack the lock, slide the thing, start flinging them off.
Did they know dirt bikes were in there?
What's that?
Or
No,
they just cracked it and it happened to be dirt
It
bikes.
wasn't the first train they robbed.
What a win!
When they opened that, they're like, "Oh my god!"
Who was this, Billy the Kid?
No, but they were chained up, but like they had already
ready to roll.
Yeah, they were ready to crack anything. I'm like, "Oh shit, this is nice."
Did you guys have a truck to load the dirt bikes up on?
No, we had a pile of dirt. I can't.
30 dirt bikes.
We had a pile of like 8 dirt bikes. We're like, we had thrown them and then got back, and then like the one dude went back and like the train had stopped by then because they knew someone broke in the train, and they started shooting them. They shoot you with this gun that like shoots salt into your skin. It like burn. It's called a salt gun.
They get you with it.
Not me. I didn't run back to go get the last dirt bike. Someone else did, but they got bucked on with a salt gun. They came back like rattled, but still had the dirt bike.
There you go. We had a hiker lost on a mountain for 24 hours. He was ignoring phone calls, voicemails, and texts from rescuers because he didn't recognize the number. You're lost on a mountain. You got to pick up every phone call you get.
You answered a spam.
Scam likely. You're like,
yeah. We'll take that chance.
Fuck yeah.
It sounds like this guy just didn't want to be around his family or wife.
Yeah,
exactly.
He was like, all right, I'm not necessarily lost. And then we had a dad book 6 flights for his 6 flights over Christmas because his daughter was a flight attendant and she had to work over Christmas. So he booked all 6 flights she was on so he could spend the holiday with her. Listen, that's a lot of flying.
I was just going to say, dude, why don't you just pay her for the day off? Tell her to take day off and give her the money.
It was a cool
I don't think
gesture.
you just take the day off especially if you're new. You just got your wings. You know what I mean? You got to earn your keep Christmas. But it's a very nice gesture. Dad definitely loves his daughter. That's just a lot of flying, and he's telling the story to every fucking guy he sits next to. Like, all right, guy, you're a good dad. We get it.
Yeah.
But
see that's my daughter.
You can't,
that's my daughter.
Right? You can't talk to her like the whole time. Maybe they grab him meals in between. Who knows? Nice gesture.
Probably
though.
every
Good for
time the
dad.
flight lands, they go hang out.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, it's nice.
All right, let's take a little break.
All right, but we'll take a real quick commercial break. Be right back. More Greenfield's Finest Podcast.
Rosado & Sons Landscaping. Big enough to serve, small enough to care. They offer landscaping, pressure washing, snow removal, gardening, lawn maintenance, sod lawns, complete installation, shrub maintenance, retaining walls, complete spraying services, and more. They put in the work so you don't have to. Transform your yard today and call Rosado & Sons Landscaping at 412-521-9045. Tell them Z-Bird sent you and get a special discount. Need to move? Call Miracle Movers, 412-419-2620. They're a team of experienced and professional movers dedicated to providing clients with the best possible service. They will work with you to create a custom moving plan that fits your specific needs and budget. They're also fully bonded and insured. So give Miracle Movers a call, 412-419-2620. Having electrical problems? Don't know where to turn? Call Vance Hall at Plug Electric, 412-298-6770. 412-298-6770. That's Vance Hall at Plug Electric. Car problems suck, especially if the problem is too big for you to fix yourself. You don't know where to take your car and you don't know who to trust. Well, let me talk to you about Meineke Car Care, located at 4103 Kennywood Boulevard, West Mifflin. Oil changes, brakes, maintenance, pretty much anything you need is in their wheelhouse. So if you need a hand making your car problems suck less, call Meineke Car Care Center, 412-451-8968. Ask for Arthur, 412-451-8968. Bath Factory and Windows. You dream it, they build it. 412-951-3939. From your bathroom to your windows, transform your home with Bath Factory and Windows. You can also find them at bathfactoryandwindows.com. 412-951-3939. 412-951-3939. Are your steps and sidewalks starting to crack? Do you miss it when they actually look nice and clean? Call Giuseppe & Sons. They handle repairs and replacements. 412-421-6711. These are the guys you can trust to help you with all your masonry work in the Pittsburgh area. That's Giuseppe and Sons. 412-421-6711.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Greenfield Finance Podcast. We're about to jump into what's grinding our gears. Angry John, what's grinding them gears?
All right, dude. So I don't really mess with buffets, and there's a reason why, because people are savages. Dude, so like we got to Eden Park the other day, you know what I mean, having a nice breakfast. Dude, I look over. This dude might have had 30 pieces of bacon on his plate.
They load that bacon up down there, dude.
Dude, he basically took the whole thing.
Yeah.
Like, bro.
Are
you really going to eat all this?
Yeah.
You know you can come
Or are you
back.
just taking it because...
Was his plate strictly bacon?
No. He had a big pile of eggs underneath, and then he piled the biggest pile of bacon I've ever seen anybody
He might
take.
be on the carnivore diet.
It was eggs.
Yeah, you can do eggs.
I mean, he was just a fat turd. I mean,
He was a fat turd?
Yeah, he wasn't...
Was he 19?
No, he was like a 30-year-old, 35-year-old that was looking to kill
So what?
himself.
They brought out a fresh pan of bacon, and this pig took it
Dude,
all.
he crushed it. Then everybody kept going up like, "There's no more bacon. There's no bacon."
And like, dude, we
Yeah,
just brought
fatty
it
bit
out.
fat.
Yeah, it's
just ate
over
it
there
all.
on this dude's plate.
Yeah, you can't be taking all the bacon. People
Well,
load
that's
up
what I
on the
mean.
fucking
Take
bacon.
some and
Dude,
go
and then
back.
they'll like eat half it and just leave it there.
Right. He
Yeah.
ain't eating 30 pieces.
You're an
of
animal.
bacon.
What a piece of garbage.
Even
Yes.
if you are eating 30 pieces, you just can't take the whole pan of bacon.
Yeah, that's ignorant.
Take 6 at a time. Go 5 times.
There you go.
People already know you're fat. They looked at you.
Yeah,
They can
see
smell
you.
your cholesterol from here.
Yeah.
That Eden Park buffet. There's no rules.
There's
man.
no
people
couth.
people don't follow social guidelines down there.
The damn fucking cheese sauce is mixed in with the sausage biscuit gravy.
Oh.
It's just totally out of fucking
Like,
control.
who switched the spoons?
Yeah.
You son of a bitch.
Right.
Somebody's going in there raw dogging it.
Someone got the cheese or the biscuit thing and the fucking syrup. I'm just like,
Have some fucking
Yeah,
dignity.
you got the French mixed it with the ranch now.
it's just anarchy.
Yeah, you can't do it.
It's
I'll just
too
order
much.
off the menu.
I order off the menu.
Yeah, absolutely.
Maybe grab some soup off that buffet or something like that. The regular buffet doesn't seem to be as bad. It's the big breakfast buffet during the weekends that's insane.
Yeah, people just get out of line.
Out of line to grab all the bacon. Shirley, what do you got?
So, Christmas, love to see my kids open presents, look on their faces, awesome. The amount of time and money you put into like wrapping gifts, buying gifts, all that shit, and then they just tear through it, and you have like 17 garbage bags full of fucking wrapping paper and all kind of garbage. And my fucking garbage day is until
The kick of the day.
Yeah, no, it's not till like Friday.
You're a week out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so I have so much stuff. Like my porch is just bags.
Yeah.
of
Better
fucking.
have the raccoons stay away.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's nothing like edible. It's just the worst is every toy is like plasticed into the box, and you have to like,
Yeah.
you need like
Yeah.
cut it, or it's just terrible. There's shit everywhere. My kids make a fucking mess. They love it, but so much garbage.
Yeah, they want you to open everything on the spot. and
Putting
you're like,
stickers on
like,
shit.
Nah, just play from that 2 days from now.
Yeah.
Kid.
Then it goes in the closet and it never gets opened.
Yeah.
Dude, it's just so much effort goes into
It's
like.
a lot. My gear grinder's related to this too. I got a major garbage situation on my hands as well. Zebra, what do you got?
Yesterday our buddy Joe sent me a link. He was like, dude, click on this link. It will take you to a website. You get $250 free bet. I'm like, dude, thank you. I do it. Works. Give it to my girlfriend. It works. Send it out. Try to start sending it out to everyone I know. Within minutes, I got 15 to 16 messages. Like, what do I do once I get here? What do I do once?
Yeah, it's
I'm like,
brutal.
And I'm like, I see why Joe sends it out to like one person.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
I think you might have
see-
sent it to me and you. That might have been it.
Yeah.
I sent it out as well, and I just kept getting back. Didn't work for me. Like, dude, I don't know if they're onto it. I don't know if there was a. I don't know
Yeah,
what
it didn't work for me.
It worked for me. I got my 250.
It worked for me too, and like I think what happened was people were going in, and it takes you to the fantasy football. It says register here.
You gotta read.
You gotta. If you look up on the right hand side, it says log in.
Yeah.
Then you log in there,
And then it takes you- yeah, sure.
That's what happened.
You have to
everyone.
read a little bit.
Yeah, it was it.
No one wanted to read.
I was reading.
I didn't.
So Shirley just
Yeah,
can't
Shirley
read?
didn't read. Shirley didn't read.
Colorblind.
But yeah, I think that was it. But yeah, it's the same thing. Try to do a good deed and it turns into a homework assignment.
Yeah, I stopped answering texts. I'm like, this is getting out of hand.
Yep. I got a gear grinder. So last week we leave here, I forget to put my cans out. I got to put them out every Tuesday night after the pod. I forget, which is arguably the worst week you could forget to put your garbage out leading into Christmas. I wake up that morning, taking an old number 2, and I'm like, oh fuck, I didn't put the cans out. I'm like, I was like, I know around the time they come, I was like, I think I'm okay. I hear the truck coming, like pretty much, he's loud as fuck. The dude flies around my fucking neighborhood. I'm like, oh shit. So I pop up, do the best I can for a wipe, run outside, grab
you did a schmear.
It was waste management. So I grab my waste management can. He's a house and a half away. I'm running down my driveway, waving my hand. He sees me. It's pitch black out at 6 a.m. around that. He sees me. He blows past me. Doesn't fucking stop. I run up to my neighbor's house. He puts their can. I take their can out, put it where their can was, where he just has to put the arm and go up and over and put it in. He has to do no extra work besides hit this fucking button one more time, which it's not even one more time because he should. It's my button. Yeah. He doesn't do it. He pulls off and goes away.
Did you want to kill him?
The rage I had for this guy at fucking 6 o'clock in the morning.
I can feel that.
Dude, and then I'm like, should I call? But then like all you do is just call and you're wasting your time.
It means nothing.
I was so fired up. I didn't know what to do, dude. Like
What'd you do?
It ruined my. No, I took it. What do you do?
Took it back.
No, I took it back. Like I left it out.
Like
hopefully this dude come like a full. Like maybe we'll come back around. Wheeled out my regular garbage. They took that. And now for the past week, I've had a completely full waste management can. I have a completely full garbage can now because I didn't recycle. I don't know because it's so early. I've never seen them before. I stopped recycling the whole week. The waste manager go fuck themselves because my recycled garbage turned into my regular garbage. So I had to turn it into a 2 garbage system because I have a major issue with fucking. Then I hosted Christmas Day. I don't know what I'm going to do. And they kick it back a day for the week.
Yeah.
I'm in a fucking pickle. I think I need to just load up the pickup truck and go take it down to Lumberjacks and fucking dump it. But I don't want to do that either. You know what I mean? It's just dude. And they will not take the extra garbage. So it's not even like I could just put it all out and then take it.
Just go dump
that's
it.
fucked up.
Yeah, I know. So it's not like I could just wait one more day and get it all out in the curb. If it's not in the can, they won't take it. They won't take it to the point if the can is if I load it all up, get it in the can somehow, and the can is it's showing up over the can.
The lid's not closed.
The lid's not closed. They won't take it.
It's nuts.
And people are like, dude, you gotta tip your garbage man. I'm like, not these motherfuckers. And I got not an argument, but I got conversation with my one boy. He was like, yeah, we give him $50 every year. I was like, well, do you know him? He was like, yeah, he comes every time, and he comes during the day, so you see him. And I was like, does he do anything extra? He's like, the dude will take a couch if you leave it out there. He's like, he doesn't follow any of the rules. I was like, I give that dude fit all day long.
I take care of my garbage man.
But they take care of you.
Right, because they do. Yeah,
this
the
dude,
two dudes that do my shit. I mean, they're city guys.
Yeah.
I'll give them lottery tickets. I'll give them waters. I ask them if they want beer.
What time of the day do they come? Afternoon?
No, it's usually late morning.
Late morning. See, these dudes are here first thing in the morning, and I don't want to give them shit because they're the worst.
Yeah.
So you haven't gave them anything in the past.
That's why they hate
That's
you.
why he blew by you.
Do you think that's what I was kind of what I was
That
thinking?
means a lot, dude. That means a lot to these guys.
But it's 6 in the fucking morning.
I know who you are. You make an effort.
I've never seen the guy before. I don't know if he's there every fucking week. I don't know the guy.
Maybe you should start it off with when you see him tomorrow.
Make
wait
some
up for it,
lemonade.
Throw him a dub. Say, listen, make sure.
Dude, I think
Merry Christmas.
These dudes don't operate like city guys, man. These motherfuckers don't get out of the truck. They
just come up.
flies with the arm. It's vroom,
Yeah.
vroom. The dude flies around the fucking neighborhood. I gotta talk to my neighbors and see if they give him anything.
Yeah.
I don't think they do. This dude is if it's the same guy, I don't know. Waste management sucks. I'm in a major garbage pickle.
That does suck.
Yeah.
Doesn't sound fun.
No, I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do.
All right, bro. We'll take a real quick commercial break, and we're going to wrap up the show. Greenfield Times Podcast.
Whether a recent storm has damaged your home's gutter system or your roof requires an update, at Allen Construction, they are equipped with the tools and skills to accomplish any job you throw their way. Roofing, windows, siding, soffit and fascia, gutters and spouts. You won't regret calling Allen Construction. 412-954-8337 or visit allenconstructionpgh.com. That's ALAN constructionpgh.com. Schaefer Inc.'s primary goal is to deliver unbeatable quality for all your construction needs. They aim firstly to be a company that is principle-driven and achieve this by valuing the importance of ethical business practices, creating exceptional relationships with both customers and employees. Their high standards derive from a focus to detail and a priority on their reputation. So give them a call at 412-915-1694. 412-915-1694. Need a new retaining wall? Call Just Walls, 412-889-4401. They're fully insured and are the guys for the job. That's Just Walls, 412-889-4401. Need help with roofing, siding, gutters, downspouts, or soffit and fascia? You should talk to SNL Remodeling LLC, 412-628-9717. 412-628-9717, and tell them GFP sent you. Capizzuto's Pizza, 422 Greenfield Avenue, Pittsburgh, PA. Do you like pizza? Of course you do. Capizzuto's has everything you need. Check out their food by Googling Capizzuto's Pizza Pittsburgh and click on their menu. You won't regret it. You know them, you love them. They have been serving the area for over 28 years. Greater Pitt Tree Service. They offer tree and shrub trimming, pruning, and removal. Have a tree that looks like it could be a problem? They'll come by and assess the situation. Schedule your service today, 412-312-4651. Want to learn more? Check out their website, greaterpitttreeservicepa.com.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Greenfield's Finest Podcast. Thanks so much for sticking around. Don't forget, December 30th, we'll be down at the Spearmint Rhino. We'll be down there hosting the Topless Tussle Cage Rage event. If you want to come down, it's free. Just inbox us your number or your phone, your name, and we'll put you on a list, and you don't have to pay to get in.
What time does the Cage Rage start?
Cage Rage starts at 10. So, I think you're allowed to get in till free up till midnight. After that, you have to pay.
Are they rage till 2 in the morning?
I'm not exactly sure. I know there's 3 fights. So there's a fight, a break, the fight. I think the last fight's after midnight.
How many rounds do they go? You know, is it like 3 1-minute rounds?
It's 3 1-minute rounds.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
All right, let's do what would Greenfield do.
Whoop whoop.
Would you rather chew with your mouth open for the rest of your life, or always have to put phone calls on speaker on public transport? So you either chew with your mouth open for the rest of your life like an animal.
I hate that shit.
Or always put your phone on speaker when you're around people.
Chew with my mouth full.
Mouth full all day.
Yeah.
The speaker, I don't want anyone to hear what I'm talking
No,
about.
yeah, I don't want no one to hear.
No, because you're on.
I
It's
say
not
some
even
wild
that.
shit.
And
People say wild shit
It's
to me.
either that or you just don't take phone calls.
Everybody
Yeah.
hates you.
Yeah.
You know, so but like chewing
Yeah,
with
but
your
everybody hates you when you're chewing.
Everybody's
your
disgusting
mouth
at the
open.
dinner table.
Yeah, it's just your wife and your family now.
Well, she hates me anyway.
Yeah,
so
they
what's
say
the
I
difference?
chew loud anyway.
Yeah, what's the difference?
Yeah.
The 3 times you go out during the year, you look like a pig. But besides that, who fucking cares?
Yeah.
The phone calls, we got a couple people that listen to put their phone calls on speaker all the time, and
I
it
hate
sucks.
that. It's so annoying.
What about you, Z-Burn?
But I said chew with the mouth open for sure. I don't want to hear people. You know, what I mean, you don't want other people everyone hear what you're talking about.
What are you talking about? You a secret guy?
No, I'm not a
keeping
secret guy.
secrets, dude?
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
what are your
be
secrets?
Be annoying as fuck. I'm sitting
Yeah,
here,
it would
get a
be
phone
annoying.
call.
All right, last one, because it is 3,200 degrees in this office, in the studio. Would you rather all your dreams play out in real time on Snapchat, or all your most embarrassing moments go viral on TikTok? I would rather all my dreams play out in real time on Snapchat.
Like most embarrassing is is it like you jerking off or something?
No, not sure. I'm just thinking blacked out drunk shit.
Piss yourself.
Oh yeah.
Fall asleep in your
Yeah.
house
Fuck that.
at the Christmas
Yeah,
party.
shit my
Blacked out.
pants.
I
or
mean,
something.
now I don't give a fuck. but like there's some embarrassing footage.
I was
going
gonna say I don't remember a lot of shit I did, so I
you
might want to
get the
see
phone
that.
call the next day. And you can imagine.
You can imagine. You'd rather not. I'd rather not see
The
it.
anxiety.
I had a dream one time, and I went to the club with Vito Spatafora, and like you call it weird. I don't know if I'd like that on Snapchat.
Yeah, your dreams.
I got all these leather
I
clothes.
don't have no control over my
Your dreams aren't your actions.
Right.
Can't control your dreams.
Yeah.
You really can't control your actions if you're all crowned up either. But
haven't did it since the 90s.
No more Jaeger bombs, just yay.
But like even like dreams though, you like wake up and you're like, man, that dream seemed really weird. Like you don't even really know how weird it is either. I think that would be kind of interesting to see how weird shit gets. I don't need to see myself in real time how weird shit gets. I know how.
Yeah,
weird
I know how fucked up I am.
It would be kind of
Yeah, you wouldn't want to see a video of yourself at the bar.
Right.
No.
Like, dude, you want to see what you did last night, dude? Like, no.
You know how many times I've gotten that? Like people like sent me like video like.
Who's the best for that? Mitch will call you like, dude, you acting
But he don't have video. He'll
crazy
just tell you
last
what an
night.
asshole you
Yeah,
are.
he'll just commentate the whole thing.
Marcus got videos.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah, it's just like, dude, I get it. I know how my head feels. I can understand.
What do you mean I was naked?
Yeah.
So what?
Keep it to yourself.
I thought we were friends.
Yep.
What, are you trying to make me feel bad about myself?
Z-Bird, you probably have weird dreams.
Yeah, I just said the one about me and Vito Spatafora in New York. He said, what do I got to do to buy you a drink around here?
Whose dick do I got to suck?
Wait, that's real?
No, it's not real. It's the funniest jokes. I'm telling you.
Well, I was kind of hoping it was real. I want to hear a lot more about that.
Yeah, no, that was our little joke.
Now I'm picturing Z-Bird banging Vito's Spatafora.
Do you think Vito would bang Z-Bird or Z-Bird would bang
I think
Vito?
Z-Bird would smash Vito.
Yeah.
Everybody knows Mike's a power top.
You give me a top on that one?
Yeah. 100%.
Yeah,
He's a power top. Look at this kid.
That old greasy. I'd grab his old greasy tits and just go to work on him.
Yeah, I mean he's a big one, and like those creases aren't like he's
There's,
gonna have the
there's tan lines.
line.
They ain't seen sun in years.
No. All right.
All right, everybody. Thanks so much for tuning in this week. Have a great week. Happy New Year from Greenfield's Finest Podcast. Don't forget about January 17th, comedy show at Square Hill Sports Bar. And this Saturday, December 30th, we're going to be down at the Spearmint Rhino. Come on down. Let us know if you're coming, so we'll put you on the guest list. Have a great weekend. Remember, folks, Greenfield loves you. We're out.